best Italian fare in Metro Detroit, you've got to try Bella Piatti. Venetian-born chef Francesco Apollonia prepares his style of Italian cuisine using only the finest ingredients. Located at 167 Townsend in Birmingham, Michigan, across from the Townsend Hotel. Open for lunch and dinner Tuesday through Friday or dinner on Saturday night. Check out our happy hour Tuesday through Friday from 4 to 6:30 p.m. at the bar or on the patio. Enjoy $6 appetizers, $3 glasses of wine, and $2 off cocktails. Call 248-494-7110 for dining room reservations. Bella Piatti in Birmingham.
You're listening to CRBRadio.com. The words and opinions you are about to hear are of the hosts and do not reflect the management, sponsors, or affiliates of Cave Radio Broadcasting.
You're listening to Sports Radio Detroit.
Too late. I don't love you anymore. Goodbye. The all night. I enjoyed it. Goodbye. I prefer you. Locked me all night. I enjoyed it. I prefer you. Locked me all night. Goodbye.
And we are here. It's us. It's Set Piece. Shout out Cave Radio, Sports Radio Detroit. Mario, where can they find us?
SetPiece16 on Twitter and SetPieceSRD on Facebook.
Nice.
Shout out Halle Berry. Shout out old people.
Yeah,
Yes.
shout out Halle Berry. Speaking of that, we had a little off session. We were talking about Catwoman, the Halle Berry feature film. That was very terrible. When we talked about the Mario, can you go to YouTube and pull up that Halle Berry dunking scene? She dunks yes, where she plays one-on-one with Benjamin Bratt and then dunks the basketball. That's when she's already been brought back to life by the cats.
Oh, right.
And this is her just starting to
good.
feel one with her powers. It's probably one of the worst I guess in the last 25 years of superhero cinema, it's one of the worst scenes probably.
I know I saw this movie in theaters, but I cannot remember it that well.
I feel like the only thing that's worse than this one is in Spider-Man 3 when he gets the Venom juice and he becomes
emo.
Yeah, and he's walking down the street snapping his that's probably I
remember the Ferris wheel scene. I remember her dying. That's about it.
Oh, there you go.
Come on, man.
You didn't give me the. I don't know. I put the scene. Didn't give it to me. There we go.
Oh yeah, and it's with a bunch of orphans around. Oh god, this is pretty. This is bad.
Oh, that goddamn song plays 5 times. Although to be fair, Danger Zone plays 5 times.
Jesus Christ!
They made the old people watch this?
No.
Huh?
Cat-like. That's pretty bad. That's pretty.
So this is where NBA Street was inspired. All right.
Uh oh. Now
You don't want this heat.
The orphans really want to see this. Oh,
they're orphans too.
That looks like a guy that plays a ton of basketball.
In D3 maybe, but
Oh god.
Oh,
These constant camera shots are fucking
God,
lies.
that would hurt your eyes.
no, and now they've turned it to the
And that was the booty bump.
That was the patented white guy dancing behind
That's the move.
the butt to butt dance.
That's the move.
Yeah,
Yeah, that's a definite club move.
that is.
Stop it! God damn!
They're expecting you to dunk on this chick, not.
Why is she's bouncing the ball aggressively and also bouncing her ass? That's like. Oh, she's getting ready to dunk on his ass.
Seriously, as a former media student, all these camera angles are just...
Whoa. Oh, and lands on him. So it was more of a Blake Griffin dunk. It wasn't a full dunk. She kind of threw it back in there. And they're like, hey, okay, you guys stop dry humping. We're trying to play some basketball.
Yeah, hi, we're 8 years old.
Yeah,
See what you just
we
did
walk
there?
into
Yeah.
a porn.
Exactly.
Yeah.
That's pretty bad.
Why don't you two take it someplace else?
Some of us don't even know what sex is.
Because we're
But we
fucking-
just found out
eight.
thanks to
You
you
did that
guys.
day.
We're 8 and
Because
we're
we're orphans. There's nothing else to do.
That again, I found out at 6. So what the hell do I know?
Damn.
All right.
That's going to be for
Damn.
our side pod
All right.
called Chris Chats. We just ask Chris life questions and see where that takes us.
Ayo.
Oh, we're good.
Soccer podcast.
Soccer pod. That's bad shit. It's still not worse than Spider-Man gets the Venom juice and becomes emo.
Yeah.
No.
Yeah. That was bad. He
Can't
turned-
go there.
I would rather watch Peter Parker act than a fucking fool.
Oh man, just look at that's a lot. So so it's international break. So this is kind of
There's nothing to talk
a little
about.
different. Yeah, we're kind of
Not the good stuff.
we usually start out in Europe, but you know what? We're gonna bring it back home. We're gonna take it here, stateside, America style.
You're right.
You know.
Okay.
You should not be wearing that in the United States of America.
Okay.
Are you a citizen?
Oh, sucker! Hulk Hogan, we coming for you, nigga!
Westbrook is out of his cotton-picking mind.
It has nothing to do with anything, but Trump doesn't wipe his ass.
Yeah,
And that was her.
exactly.
That was her.
That's exactly.
It was exactly what we wanted.
Outstanding.
Trump has a Brazzers account. That's what you want to know. That's all they found is his Brazzer account
I
login.
wouldn't be amazed if he paid for porn.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think he's old school like that.
Yeah. I got money.
He's old school like that. Yeah, he's
Like he still has his old Playboy somewhere in Trump.
Yep.
Tower.
Oh, yeah.
exactly. He's got old Playboys, and when he
Analog.
wants to get spicy, he'll go because he doesn't have a laptop. He goes and sits on his personal computer that he has set up somewhere in that weird gold fucking house he lives in now, and he'll log into his Brazzers account and look at something real specific. Asians. You know.
They're the right kind of brown.
Yeah, right. Oh, Jesus Christ. Speaking
Didn't hear from it.
Speaking of scammers, we touched on this last week. I talked about the college bribery scheme that brought in fucking our favorite Aunt Becky,
That's right.
Lori Loughlin, and one of the housewives that was desperate, but like wasn't the most
Yeah,
desperate, I
yeah.
believe.
Anyways.
Apparently there was a bunch of shit was hitting the fan, and finally
They got this guy.
like 2 weeks later, this dude. I think the best thing about Jorge Salcedo is like he was just like seeing everybody else getting fired, and seeing everyone else resigning. He was just like,
All right.
Wait it out. Why
Yeah.
not?
I'm
All
waiting
right.
this shit.
Yeah.
He just
I might be all right.
USC flew to Hawaii to fire that water polo coach, and
Yeah.
he's just sitting there showing up to
In
work
his
like
office,
nothing's
yeah.
wrong. And this is Salcedo, who picked up $200,000 in bribes between 2016 and 2018. He designated 2 fraudulent UCLA applicants, 1 woman, 1 man. Go to the LA Times article, click on that link. Because I look at the Lauren Isaacson's profile. I think that's my favorite thing. She just looks
Oh,
like
I didn't click on this.
boom. Look,
Wow.
even had her on the website.
Yeah.
Midfielder, freshman, Hillsborough, California. Had no soccer accolades on there, but did say that she was
Horseback riding,
yeah,
right?
yeah,
Cool.
Lauren,
all district and horseback riding.
Lauren, you're not playing midfield.
Yeah, exactly. And this is on the
And it cost your parents $100,000 to get you in.
and that was on the UCLA team that was like the second best recruiting class in the country that year.
Yeah, no, they said it was like the number 2 recruiting class in the country because UCLA is actually good, right? It said they lost in the final last year.
Yeah, they lost in the final.
And this motherfucker is taking thousands of dollars
To
get
sign
kids in the
a
squad.
quote unquote honorable mention for a league.
Awesome.
all league selection for the West Bay Athletic League.
Boom.
So just they were just making shit up and just throwing money. So that's like,
Yeah.
yeah, it's
Fuck this guy.
it's upsetting, but it's also just like, I don't even know what it would be like to have parents that have that kind of money.
Right?
That
I
like
know.
no matter what you fucking do, like
It's just different. We're like your whole frame of mind would be different. We're
Yeah,
like, what do you
like-
mean I can't do that?
you take that money, but like it would just be like really, I don't know. It's a very weird situation. And then on top of the fact that I don't know if you guys saw that fucking Dr. Dre's daughter got into USC.
Yeah. But people are still.
Yeah, he posted some shit about she got in there, no jail time, all on her own. And then like 6 years ago, he donated $70 million to USC.
Which, that's fine. That could be unrelated.
Yeah, and he's good friends with somebody
unrelated.
Somebody up there. You know?
I'm pretty sure that if you donate $35 million, because him and Jimmy Iovine split, so if you donate $35 million to a school and your daughter,
you might get in.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure your daughter has a good chance of getting in.
Nice.
Yeah, but it's not.
It ain't this.
No. It ain't this.
It's not. No, it's not. It's not fraudulent like this. It's the classic way you get.
It's the above board way to do it.
Exactly.
Make friends with money.
It's exact rich people
rich
move.
cunts being rich cunts.
Yes. Exactly, and that's more. That's kind of like more in the lane. But no, that's the thing. $35 million. Okay, I get it. Your daughter should be able to go to that school. But if you're Lori Loughlin and you're trying to just like slide motherfuckers in with $500,000, you can't even buy a library at USC.
I got $50K.
Exactly. So that's the thing. I think that's what pisses. It's like rich people that want to be like uber rich people that are just like constantly. So they're just like, all right, let me try to Photoshop my son's face. on this
will be much cheaper.
Yeah, exactly. Well, that's the only. That's
then
all
we can buy another boat.
So yeah, that was amazing. And
fucking rich people.
So breakdown of Jorge Salcedo. He's obviously done nothing. He was a defender, had 3 caps for the U.S. team, and then he got into this UCLA and was like coach of the year. And basically, he's known for just being UCLA's coach. So that means we're never going to see this dude again.
Yeah, he had 596 less goals than Zlatan Ibrahimovic.
Jesus Christ, that's going to be a problem.
Yeah, it's going to be hard not to catch
never
up.
Seen this guy again.
Yeah, he's going to never see this guy.
He's going to end up coaching in the AAF.
Yeah, or I could totally. Jesus Christ,
kicking coach.
I was going to say maybe end up in China somewhere.
Oh yeah,
that's all the rage now, right? Everybody goes there.
Yeah, very very true. So yeah, that's what's going on with that. And now let's check in on another scammer.
This is weird, getting weirder too, isn't it?
No, this actually is kind of a decent plan of business. What he did right here. It's Beckham, and Beckham is the owner of Inter Miami FC, and him and his
employee,
his construction company they've been able to pass a commercial development plan with Fort Lauderdale.
Yeah.
So basically, what they're planning on doing is setting up their kind of like their youth training facility in Fort Lauderdale, making this their home base, and then them playing in their new facility in Miami.
Right. So, I mean, which is all right. I mean, he's going to rehab, an 18,000-seat stadium in Fort Lauderdale. Somebody else had put up a proposal to also redevelop that space and then add, like, retail and shit around it.
Yeah.
Kind of do like they did with the arena downtown where it's supposed to be, like, restaurants you can go to whether there's a game or not. But Dave Beckham is Dave Beckham.
He's Dave Beckham, and now I think that they're just seeing the fact that, like...
Boom.
Yeah, if you're a professional...
We're going to cut this grass.
Your professional team's home base is in Fort Lauderdale. And I think that makes sense because now you're never going to be big in Miami as a soccer team.
No.
You might as well kind of like move a little bit, be Miami adjacent.
Right.
Play your
big boy games there.
Yeah. But have this facility out here. And it also feeds two economies. And then, if the water levels rise... And Miami's no longer existed.
You just pick up your stadium and you just move it inland.
Just expand.
That's right.
Do what Patrick Star says. I mean, push it somewhere else.
Yeah, exactly.
I mean, and every team in Europe does this. Like, very few teams have the ability to have all their practice facilities and their training facility right next to the stadium.
Yeah.
I mean, I think maybe City does, and that's because it was a Commonwealth Games campus. But I mean, Chelsea doesn't. I mean, the Lions don't.
No, I think it makes sense, and now you kind of create like 2 different revenue streams in 2 different areas, so that it makes you a little bit more profitable, and then your portfolio also looks a lot more diverse.
Yeah. Sell more gear.
Yeah, that's a much better plan than selling H&M underwear. So.
That's true. Even though he'll definitely keep doing that, and they'll probably be the kit sponsor.
So yeah, now he's feeling himself. He just got this land development done.
Boom.
So now what's he going to do? He's like, guess
big
what?
Plans.
We're bringing in somebody big.
We're going hard.
We're going hard, and we're going to bring in somebody that's kind of on my level when I came in over here.
We're going to get Leo.
We're going to get Leo or Tandick Bastard if he's allowed in this country at this time.
Yeah, if he can get in. You know what? I'll tell you what. I don't think this is if. I think it's just can he get them together. I think they both play for him.
I think that he's talking. This dude's talking about 2020. I thought he was talking about trying to get these guys in there.
Right. That's a bunch of bullshit. He meant 2025.
Yeah. Okay. That makes more sense.
Good luck with that.
I think that makes sense. You might be able to get Messi over here 2025, 2026. Chrissy, I don't know. He might not be allowed in this country.
Yeah, I was going to say, if Chrissy is exonerated, Chrissy is coming too. Miami is perfect for him.
Miami is perfect for him as long
white
as
denim year round.
Exactly,
it's perfect.
He can basically play in white denim because you know what? It's in the evenings, very cool, very nice breeze. Yeah,
bro, that's probably going to be part of the kit.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure they're going to be
alternate kit, white denim.
It's going to be white denim with the knees scraped out.
Yeah.
Just, I saw
Sergio Aguero style.
Yeah, yes.
I was gonna say, do what Marseille did that one year. Had like a denim style jersey.
Exactly.
Oh, Jesus Christ! Pull that up.
yeah, they had one I think a few years ago.
Yeah, but
people like me and Pat, we love denim kits.
I do love a good denim kit.
Yeah, that's
let's see this.
I think we talk about U.S. men's national team's denim kits at least once every season of set.
We're probably about to do that in 10 minutes.
Yeah,
so.
absolutely.
We could.
They need to bring back the denim. So
that's what we're missing. Is just the denim and also good players.
Yeah, I think that's the whole thing. No, I think that's
But I mean, this is happening. If Chris can get in, it's happening. It's going to work out.
Yeah,
sky's the limit.
I can see Messi doing it, but
not
I also
one stadium, but 2 stadiums.
But I also feel like Messi's very close to going back to his boyhood club and playing there, though. Too, I think he could go because think about this.
But he could go there and play at fucking 50.
Play with listen with me on this though. He goes back to his parent club, plays there while Sergio Aguero's playing in that league. Now that Argentinian league is kind of a washed-up Aguero and washed-up Messi playing in the same league.
I'm fucking with that.
Yes,
they'd probably go back. I see him doing it.
Aguero's already said he's coming. He's going once his contract's up. He's going back.
Is that Are they the same boyhood club? Or
No, different. So now you're kind of creating this whole.
Didn't Aguero play for Boca?
No, Independiente is where he came from. Messi technically Newell's. Newell's Old Boys, and then
Old Boys.
Di Maria said he might come back too, and that'd be Messi's rival team.
I
like that. That's getting spicy.
I feel like I enjoy that a lot more than watching Messi, a washed-up Messi, Aguero, and Angel Di Maria play in front of like cartel crowds
is much better than watching him play at Yankee Stadium.
Yeah, with a bunch of dudes wearing like white glasses. Like,
bro, you're right. You're fucking right.
Fake chanting,
backward snapback.
You're right.
Acting like they're ultras, but
but they're fucking not.
Nah,
they're not taking knives to women's games.
They're not throwing fucking tear gas canisters into buses.
No.
We need that shit.
No, I need that shit. I did not know that was a thing.
And tell me there could still be a Husky Tevez playing.
Oh, he's
Boca.
down there somewhere. Actually, he'd probably be super skinny Tevez by then.
Oh shit! You think he'll go fucking like Heron?
He already kind of looks like he might have.
All right. And yes, that's
that
the
jersey's outstanding.
Marseille denim kit.
I don't know where we can order one of those, but I want it along with the Coors Light Chelsea kit.
Yeah, we definitely
with the red collar.
We definitely got to get you that Coors Light Chelsea kit.
$45. Like I got $45 for
Pull up that denim U.S. men's national team kit right now. while you're pulling that up, let's talk about Tata Martino. He was Atlanta United's manager last year.
That's right.
Frank de Boer is now sticking up the joint, and he just won his first match at Mexico 3-1.
Nice.
So shout out to Tata. Wish him well. I wish that he ended up being the U.S. men's national team coach, so I hope that he does well.
That's all right.
And boom, speaking of U.S. men's national team,
look
they had
at
a pretty
all that
good
mullet.
Pretty good friendly, and let's look at these denim kits right there.
He did not have a pretty good friendly. That was atrocious.
All right, well, now we're looking at, oh, Jesus Christ.
That friendly was the opposite of Alexi Lalas wearing that denim kit.
Yeah, that's the only time Alexi
That's what
Lalas
American soccer
good.
looks like.
Yeah, that's what it should be.
Go back to just going crazy.
Sick flow, 90s goatees, and denim fucking jerseys.
And black dudes and really thin dreadlocks. It was like if you played soccer for the U.S. men's national team for from
late
95
80s,
to 80,
90s, yeah.
You had to have some kind of weird dreadlock situation. And now we're looking at USA Ecuador, the friendly from earlier this week, and you see the highlights start the 57th minute. So that lets you know that like the 60 minutes up into that was not really that exciting.
Bro, I watched this long enough to see who he started and turned it off.
I watched like a half hour of the first half, and they had a lot of possession. They kind of were playing like kind of like how Man City plays. They were playing with like kind of like that three at the back, and then kind of like a rotating wing back situation, just keeping possession, kind of like pinging the ball around. But it just looked like some guys that had played FIFA and then like had watched Man City, and then just like, went out and tried to recreate that. And to give them the benefit of the doubt, these guys had maybe about 2 days to practice because a lot of them had games on Sunday. They were flying in, so they were learning a new system.
How much did they have to pay that goalie to let that ball in, though?
It's Ecuador, man. It's a weird spin. We've seen Pickford do something like that, so I think that's
true.
It happens to the best of them, and that's Gregg feeling real proud of himself.
Fuck this guy.
How much of it did you watch? Did you watch, Mario?
Little bit. I think I just wait. I was like, I'm gonna wait till then.
Whoa! If Mario's not watching this shit, it's
bullshit.
Yeah, that's how you know it's bullshit.
Started Pulisic in the midfield.
Yeah,
I don't know how I feel about that, but I guess I don't care. Is how I feel about that.
Yeah, I think that it was interesting to see them play this possession style. Possession, holding, attacking style is cute against Ecuador, but let's see what happens when they play against somebody real. Yeah. And do they have Costa Rica?
I think so.
So I think they got Costa Rica too.
What next?
Yeah.
Oh no, it's Chile.
Oh, Chile, even better.
Who they just get beat by? Oh, Mexico. All right. Yeah, where are they playing them? Is it going to be in New York? We can have a home game, or
no idea where they're playing.
All right, that's fine.
I don't know. Do you consider any place a home game now?
No.
So yeah, Gregg has another. Obviously, Pat is not. Pat will never be impressed with. Okay, I'm just going to ask right now. What would Gregg have to do to get you off his back?
He's got to get in the World Cup, so I'm going to be on his back for 3 years.
Damn, son. So that's not even really that hard, though.
I was going to say at first.
Apparently, it is.
I'm just saying that's not bad though. That's basically
just get in.
Yeah,
that's how low the bar is.
Right.
Just get in.
I was going to say just win the Gold Cup and then get the World Cup.
Talk about the Gold Cup.
All right, that at first I'm saying
maybe.
At least
What's before that? So get in the Confederations Cup.
Yeah, to win the Gold Cup.
I would be impressed by that because you got to win one of the two Gold Cups and then win the playoff if they split.
Unless they win both and then they don't have to worry about it,
which they won't. So yeah, do that. That's it.
Okay.
Get in the Confederations Cup.
All right, good. That's good to know.
Do they play? Are they going to play the Confederations Cup in the middle of motherfucking year 2, or is that going to be in the summer?
You know what? I think they're moved to 2.
That sucks, man. So they're going to play the Confederations Cup in November?
Yeah, we got to look that up so we can fact check that. So yeah,
I'm going to look up this location too.
Well, that's not.
It's going to be Qatar still.
Yeah, they're playing in. No, I'm saying they're playing in Houston. They're playing Chile and Houston, so no, it won't be a home game.
No. So yeah, that's not too bad. I thought that you'd
Diamonds are forever.
Thought you'd be a bit harder on him. I'm never gonna like him, but
yeah, I'm not if he does that, that's an accomplishment. Then you're playing in a tournament with the big boys.
Yeah, I don't think I feel like there's
and you beat a team that beat Germany at the World Cup.
I feel like because he's he's a system guy and was basically just brought in by Cordero and his boys,
and his brother.
And I'm never gonna like Cordero because I already know who should be running U.S. Soccer Federation, and that's Eric fucking Wijnaldum. Oh. I'm Wijnaldum all day.
By the way, how fucking crazy would it be by now if he had won?
It would have already been insane.
Yeah,
it would have already been insane.
I don't know why they took that from us.
He would have already headbutt Don Garber in the face twice.
Yo, I mean,
bloody nose. You'd beat him up like Paul Scholes' son.
Yeah. But I mean, remember how Trump was, where it's just like NAFTA, we're out.
Yeah,
he would have been doing shit like that.
Hey, guess what?
We're leaving CONCACAF.
This is MLS's contract. Boom, ripped it. Yeah. straight like a Vince McMahon mixed with Shane McMahon. Like wearing Jordans while doing that shit though, yeah. Yeah,
why would they let us have that?
I don't know.
Because this is not the world that we earn, man. We get we got to try harder next stick, man. No, we get short end of the stick.
We got to try.
We don't get to vote on this shit. It kind of just happens to us, and of course, a company man like Cordero gets that. So I think that's why I always have a problem with Gregg. But I do like what he's trying to do. I'll be more impressed when I see them play against somebody real from South America.
They're gonna get the shit kicked out.
Yeah, I'm really looking forward to see them try to play from the back with a real aggressive press from one of the Southern American teams or at altitude somewhere. Trying to play out from the back.
Playing Jamaica or playing Mexico.
Yeah, you're right.
Or playing Costa Rica this week.
No, you're right. You're right.
Bro, where are we going to talk about the Nations League too? I don't know how we ended up in pot 1. How are we still ranked?
I know.
How are we still ranked second in the region?
I don't know.
We came in 5th.
I feel like we gerrymandered that.
We just came in 5th.
I feel like we were just okay, so second place is goal differential mixed with how many few yellow cards
plus
you get.
population,
popularity,
yeah,
divided by GDP twice.
Exactly. Boom, second place.
Just pot we finished 5th.
Pot 1. Yeah, so that's interesting too. So let's hurry up and get to that. So let's check.
I did this though. I did have some research.
Okay, all
right. Yeah, what do you got?
There is no more Confederations Cup.
They just killed it.
They killed it 2 weeks ago.
That's so stupid.
In favor of an expanded Club World Cup. So there you go. No chance for us to shine.
So I guess I got to win this CONCACAF.
Greg out, man.
Oh, damn.
You just got flat out.
Greg
pick the
out.
World Cup.
Damn,
Greg
Greg
out.
How can he overcome that?
Greg
You
out.
just got to pick the World Cup.
That's
all you got.
They canceled it. Why? That's
Damn
a good tournament.
He doesn't even have an NIT to win.
I know.
Damn, son.
Maybe we can still get into Africa Cup of Nations.
Hey, you never know.
The honorary.
Yeah.
Get the fuck
Yeah,
out
be a
of here.
guest.
Can you imagine all those white men having to go onto these African pitches? Where
No, bro, they couldn't handle Trinidad and Tobago. They're not playing
They're not
against
they wouldn't get out of the group stage.
They're not going to play.
No.
They're not going to play Senegal.
They at the end of the matches, the fans can just come onto the pitch and just
bro. I was watching. Who does Aubameyang play for? He's
Gabon.
Gabon.
Yeah, they lost to fucking Burundi.
Yes.
Bro, we're not playing in Burundi.
Yeah, Aubameyang almost didn't make it out of there.
No.
Yeah, bro.
That's some real shit.
Yeah.
You gotta really love your home country to kind of deal with that kind of heat sometimes.
They're kind of like barriers between the crowd and the field is like high school football where it's like, oh shit, that guy jumped the fence.
Exactly.
And then you still got the track to try and tackle him, but that's it.
Yeah, I know. And then you got to just deal with all that. And then you're already
Then you
jet
got to get
lagged.
outside the stadium.
You're jet lagged. Yes. And you're jet lagged because your national team flew you on a bullshit ass flight. Unless your agent hooks you up and sends you on a good flight, you're flying a bullshit ass flight back to Africa, and then you're tired, and now you got to deal with all this shit.
Yeah, I got all this.
And then you got to throw money or your fucking cleats
You're
just
right.
to
we're not getting out of the group.
Yeah, nah.
They really wish they made another Copa America scenario here.
They
Hey,
tried.
I know they tried.
They tried to bring the African teams too.
Bet they wish they had it.
Yeah, exactly. So,
Greg.
switching gears to the U.S. women's national team, the Premier squad.
That's right.
You know, their dispute has been going on for a while. It's been 2 weeks now, and with the players entering, this is their first camp since they dropped that lawsuit.
That's right.
And they definitely dropped the real nice 2019 company line.
Yeah. The men's team is definitely holding the company line.
Yeah. We support the women, but hey, we got friendlies to think
Because
about.
that's all I'm going to say about this is that we support them and nothing else because I don't want to speak on that right now.
I'm not surprised, but
Just
I'm not going to say anything else.
18 different sound bites like that.
Yeah, somewhere on 4chan, Jeff Cameron is fucking roasting these guys for not saying how he really feels.
Him and
that's-
Braylon Edwards
Yeah,
roasting him.
and that's why Jeff Cameron is not
In camp.
Yeah, exactly.
Greg!
A dude that has that aggressive American flag
This
and
is-
eagle tattoo would
this
not
is-
be saying the company line right now.
This is why we suck, though. What do you think if they asked Danny Alves about this, he's going to be like, yeah, I just support him. You think if they ask Ramos about this, he's not going to say something? This is why we suck, because it's a team full of pussies.
Yo, that's what that can be an opinion. I feel like they definitely had a meeting, and it was their first meeting was hey guys,
just be cool on this, all right?
This is what we're gonna say.
Support
we
them,
support
but-
our women,
But that's it.
but we got games to focus on. People take that because we play a sport, and they accept that as a logical answer because they don't think that we're that intelligent.
And they're not.
We can only focus on soccer.
They don't see. That's what I'm talking about. Not only are they bad at soccer, it's just bland.
Yeah, I know, bro.
Even for an alleged Republican like Jeff Cameron to be around and just spouting his ridiculous bullshit.
Yeah, it would have been
This
nice.
is spicier.
Because he would have blamed us all on Hillary Clinton and on and on child porn.
Yes. What does Tim Howard have to say about this?
Yeah, Tim Howard would have a lot to say.
Or
Tim Howard
at
is
least, or at
definitely
least
that dude
nobody
rocking
else
the-
would be talking because Tim Howard would be like, I'm the soundbite on this, and everybody else.
Tim
shut the
Howard be
fuck up.
rocking the feminist T-shirt
Yes.
while
Yes.
making the soundbite.
Yes.
Yeah, exactly. So,
Pussies, man. They got nobody on this squad.
well, and that's to be said. We obviously you're not a fan of what Greg is doing, and
Soft.
exactly. So now, this is exactly what you were talking
Let's
about.
talk about a manager who's hard.
No, this is CONCACAF we were talking about here.
We just talked about that shit.
Yeah, so basically, you decided that U.S. is in pot is in League
Yeah,
A.
scroll down, show the rankings. We got in pot 1, but then they show how they rank them. It's Mexico, us, Costa Rica, Honduras, and Panama. How the fuck are we second?
Hey, man.
They just had a tournament about this. It's called World Cup qualifying, and we finished 5th.
Yeah, I understand that. So obviously there was maybe there was a little bit of paper, rock, scissors being played.
Are you serious?
During the offseason?
Look at how this went. Look who got into League A. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 7. Who got cut? Jamaica. Who
Yeah.
just beat us in the last Gold Cup?
Yeah,
We
you're right.
rigged this, and we're still going to lose.
It's very possible. It's very possible. So yeah, that's what's going on with the CONCACAF. So we can move on to that once because the draw is going to be Wednesday. So we'll actually know who's playing who.
Don't care.
We'll figure out who's playing who next week.
Yeah, and then we'll figure out whenever the fuck this is on and how much it's going to cost.
And what channel we'll have to. We'll have to find it. Yeah. All right. So now moving on to a coach that has questionable tattoos, a bald head,
but a big heart.
Exactly, and that's Jorge Sampaoli. We're not sure if he's a good manager or not at this point.
We really can't tell, but he's definitely a good dude.
He's he's kind of he's like the worst case scenario of Jose Mourinho.
I was just about to say him and Jose are sort of following each other.
He's like
down that slippery slope.
He's like the Family Dollar Jose Mourinho,
right? Because he's the one who was out wasted in like a boulevard right before the World Cup.
Exactly.
Right? Yeah. So he was already
talking mad. So by
the end of that tournament, he wasn't even wearing the blazer over the V-neck.
Yeah.
He's just
blown
rocking
through so
t-shirt.
many jobs the past the past 3 years,
including coaching Messi at the World Cup.
I feel like the only person that's gone through more jobs than him is maybe Ranieri.
Yes.
So,
but like the fucking coup. But so he's at Santos.
Straight up coup.
Yeah. So he's at Santos, and they're paying him.
Yeah.
But they're not paying everybody.
Yeah, exactly.
Like they're not paying the players. Haven't paid them since what? Beginning of February.
All
right, that's several checks.
February. So they're not paying their players. So you
definitely not paying the staff.
Exactly. And they're wondering why they're having, after an impressive start to the season, why they're failing to win any of their matches.
Yeah, something about not getting paid.
Probably because there's no trainers and they have to unlock the stadium themselves.
Hey, at least they can still allegedly wash and dry all the uniforms in the stadium.
That is true.
And I heard they still have a coffee machine too. So.
There you go.
So maybe if this guy gets sacked again, Paul Scholes can take over at Santos.
There we go. So yeah, Jorge Sampaoli has given his pay back until the players get paid. So there
we go.
Smartest thing he's done.
Yeah, it's the best thing he's done in a minute.
Fucking coup, bro.
Yeah.
They threw his ass out. They were
still not forgiving
They
him.
were like, you can come to the game, but you need to keep quiet.
Yeah, that's called. Obviously, we're talking about the World Cup when Sampaoli was usurped by a petulant Sergio Aguero and ended up having to assistant coach with Leo Messi.
Just eating pizza rolls straight out of the bag.
Yeah, man, that was a really great coup.
Yeah, that was a solid coup. All right, what else?
So now this is a little Merica. What the fuck, bro? This is a little Copa Sudamerica. We were just talking about how we struggle to kind of get into some of the South American.
Is that the Europa League of South America?
Yes,
yes,
All
it
right,
is.
Outstanding. And Chelsea will be in this tournament next year.
And this is between a Venezuelan club and Nacional Potosí from Bolivia,
and a bunch of guys from Bolivia.
Yeah. So basically.
It was like a FIFA line.
Yeah,
54 shots.
You play with your buddy.
Yeah,
54 shots, no goals.
79% possession, 54 shots,
0 goals,
and they still lost 1-0.
How many shots on target?
7. No.
Ew.
I want to say it was it wasn't
something
many
like
shots.
That.
Wasn't many shots on target. I wanted to say like 6 or 7 shots on target.
Wow.
So yeah, the highlight is just fucking. It's a lot.
Is the shot map?
Yeah, the shot map is in, exactly. So yeah, Mario, make sure you tweet this shot map out.
Now I just look at this. Look at this. Like,
God, what is this?
It's amazing.
Wow, that's awesome.
While we wait for that to load, so yeah, this is really good. So apparently, this is what they do because I think they were playing in Venezuela, correct? And in Venezuela, they play at such a high. Crazy altitude.
Yeah.
They basically try to run the opposing
ground,
team out of the gym. So it's just a lot of pressure, a lot of shots on goal, just not letting them up, and just trying to tire them out. Apparently, it did not work this time. But it's the shot map is fucking unreal.
That's crazy, bro.
Yeah, that's. I think even in a video game, it's hard to get 79% possession.
It is.
It's that's unreal. That's like that one time. What was it, 2 years ago when Liverpool lost to Burnley and they had like 81% possession?
Yes. Yeah.
Yeah, that was
awesome.
The rough part of the Klopp years. So yeah, that we're gonna tweet out that shot map and move on to something a little bit more juicy. We always want to check in on Wayne Rooney. Guess what? He's not playing soccer. He's on a little bit of a break. And guess what? His wife seems to be okay now. She's rocking the ring.
Hey.
And she's rocking that bikini in Barbados.
Yeah, I wonder whose idea that was. I want to go to Barbados. Okay, whatever.
Yeah, that's exactly why she's been hitting up those spin classes aggressively because she was planning this
Getting
trip.
ready.
Everyone was talking about how depressed and sad she was. She was like, nope, check this out.
We'll see. Get it, girl.
And it's yo, it's so funny because Rooney, all he wants is just to like go back into the room and then drink. And then probably play Nintendo Switch.
Yeah,
and he has to like just continue to keep doing this.
He's got to like walk on the beach and like just get a sunburn.
Mm-hmm. I think the only thing that was look at that zoom in of the ring. Had to make sure you guys knew that she had that ring on the beach. She was not worried about it getting wet and then maybe sliding off her hand
because he'd just have to buy a new one.
I think the only thing that this article is missing is I wish they would have just like did a callback and then showed another picture of that bartender smoking that Black and Mild. Remember 2 months ago?
Yeah, just in case you don't remember from weeks ago.
Yo, Rooney's straight dad outfit too. Yep. White T-shirt
on the beach. Yep.
Fucking dad hat with some weird brand that he's sporting. Probably some craft brewery.
Good for him.
Just wishing Phil Jagielka was there.
Yeah.
All right, so Mario, was it a rough one for you this weekend?
Just a bit.
Damn, bro.
So Argentina lost to Venezuela on Friday evening.
It's not good.
Messi unretired. I think is this the second time he's This is his Michael Jordan Wizards phase of the
national team.
Listen, because he retired after they lost that. What was the Copa Centenario?
Yeah.
Retired then.
Yeah,
retired after this.
Crying Messi with like, grinning
Sanchez.
Exactly.
That's where it turned.
Boom. That is where it turned.
That's right where it turned.
So you're saying that
you don't smirk at football, Jesus?
Yeah, you're probably right. That may have been a reason why.
Put some voodoo on him.
That's exactly what he did from behind.
Yeah, exactly.
That's where it turned for Alexis
Sanchez. Just grabbed
Sanchez.
his hamstring.
Yeah,
and just
no more.
Turned
it into wine.
So yeah, he retired then, and then after the World Cup, he basically retired after that.
Yeah,
after just getting bossed by France.
Yeah, he was like, "Fuck this."
So yeah, he's rocking 23 at the Wizards. Yeah,
wow.
He's stepping out of it like he's basically sitting in the coach's desk right now, just chilling. So so apparently Diego Maradona just would not stand for the loss against Venezuela and had some real choice things to say.
He's very good at this, by the way.
Yeah, he's really good. You want to take this one?
No, I'm terrible at reading these out loud, and I don't want to screw it up.
I prefer not to watch horror films, but I don't know how the inept bunch who are in charge of Argentina thought they were going to beat Venezuela. It hurts me because I feel Argentinian to the core. With the generation of players like Ruggeri, Bautista, Canigia. I've struggled with that the first time I read it.
Yeah, I can't do it.
Batistuta?
No, Canigia. Because
Canigia, that's how
I
know.
The current team don't deserve to wear the shirt, and those players had it tattooed on them. We give our lives to see the back of the Tapia, who has no idea what he's doing.
Like, that's what I'm saying, right? Like, he just drops it at the end. It's just like, yo, I'd die if they fired that guy.
Yeah, you're right.
Like,
you're absolutely right.
Damn, bro.
And like
this was a friendly, bro.
And you believe this motherfucker because
he would.
Yeah, he would. He's a passionate motherfucker. He almost fell off the fucking the side of the stadium in Russia. So
to be fair though, that lineup was pretty bad. Messi was doing everything as usual.
Yeah, and I think that's the thing is just like now it's getting to the point where it's not even. It's almost like where they're just kind of like he's just playing hero ball and everyone's just getting out of the way or just trying to like play off of him. And I feel like the difference is that Barca. They play with him all the time, so you get to figure out his kind of like his mannerisms and the way that he like the system is kind of suited for him to play. And so now he's kind of like jumping into the system, and they're just kind of like trying to orbit around him, and it doesn't work.
I don't know, man. Maybe they need to bring Diego back. They just got to figure out how the Federation can deliver a pickup truck size bed of cocaine to his house once a month as payment, and he can come right back on the payroll.
See, I think that makes sense, but I also feel like Diego Maradona would do some real fucked up shit. Like,
he'd do some crazy
shit. But
like
I feel like he would definitely bring some dudes back into the fold that shouldn't be playing anymore.
Yeah.
He'd still be trying to get like Miles out of Willie Caballero.
Oh yeah, Mario Icardi. Yeah, starting.
He'd be going older too. Like, he'd be going,
you think he'd be going back?
Yeah. He might be going back
Mascherano.
to like
oh man,
Jesus
trying to bring back Zabaleta.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying.
They did their time. I wouldn't want them back.
Yeah, maybe Maradona doesn't need to coach the team.
Yeah, that could be that. Yeah, that's a lot. So yeah, that's it. We spent some time in Merica. Let's do our little European whip around. Let's check out what's going on there.
Is this the right one?
Yeah. This is the UEFA Nations League song.
Soccer game.
Not so sure.
I was like, is this
I'm
a
not
new
so
Skyrim?
sure.
This is a new Skyrim soundtrack, isn't it? What?
This is the Nations League song.
It's a Nations League song.
Oh, they're trying to sound Champions League right there. What is that?
Sounds like something from the end of Lord of the Rings.
Yes, this is like credits music. How pumped up are British people right now?
That's what serious to be continued.
They're marching in the background, huh?
No, it's real frightening.
That was dope.
Yeah, Nations League right there.
Yeah, I'm
Something,
gonna download that.
something new for you to add to your workout playlist, Mario.
There you go.
So yeah, it was Nations League also known as Euro qualifiers, and we're just gonna check in on because a lot of it was there's a lot of ass whoopings around. Spain ended up pulling a win off of Norway, but right now we're talking about.
So these are qualifiers to get into Euros, right? Because Nations League, that was what they did in the summer, so that goes down to like 4 teams or 8 teams in this summer, right?
Yeah,
But it also kind of like links with qualifying for the Euros
Yes.
in a weird way.
yeah,
Wait, Nations League counts for qualifying for the Euros?
Yes.
Yeah, it kind of does too.
Ew.
Yeah,
they mix it.
At least
in a weird way.
every federation is doing some dumb shit.
yeah.
Yeah,
But it-
so there's like some kind of like
what the?
they might get like 1.5 points for qualifying.
Bro, they have the best tournament out of all of these, and they're fucking it up.
Yeah.
They're already letting in everybody.
It's basically just so like smaller nations can make a chance to get into the Euros.
like how many fucking teams go to Euros now? It's 24.
I think that's how it now is. Yeah, 24.
Yeah, what it was from last time.
Yeah,
Yo,
last tournament was when it started with 24.
16 teams in that tournament. That's the cage match.
Yeah.
That's like Copa America.
They're doing the best they can to kind of like keep the big teams away from each other by
Which is
letting
bullshit.
minnows
Just
in.
let everybody play.
I know, but I think that I feel like they're just erring on the caution of like if you have
They're just greedy.
if you have
They
a
just
more
want more
diluted
teams in so they can have
more and you have more games
Yeah,
to play,
more money.
Exactly, but yeah, I don't know why I was going to try to break it down strategically because it's just more money.
Yeah.
So yeah,
All right.
we'll check in on some of the ass whoopings, but like the biggest one was Czech Republic and England played, and that was a straight up beatdown.
Yeah. Jadon Sancho started.
Yeah, him and Raheem Sterling were wreaking havoc,
bro. Like even English people, even though everybody hates Raheem Sterling, they all
Yeah.
kind of had to be like, nice.
This dude's pretty good.
Yeah.
This dude's he's not bad. And that's the thing is like,
Well, then they bring in Hudson-Odoi at the end, and it's just like,
It's like,
Whoa,
ooh,
pretty
this is even better. All
he's
right.
pretty fast too.
this is
This is all right.
yeah.
Harry Kane's still playing, right?
Yeah,
Harry
as long
Kane's
as
still
Harry
playing.
Kane's as long as
yeah.
Harry Kane's out there.
Then all right.
The thing is, we can't have more black dudes on our squad than white guys.
Yeah,
so we got to
so-
be careful with the
Yeah.
Dele Alli's white guy, right?
Yeah, we get him,
Dele
right?
Alli white
yeah.
guy?
Yeah.
He's
All right,
mixed,
yeah,
you
keep
know,
going.
he's mixed.
All right,
All right, it counts.
Cool.
Yeah, that was awesome, man.
Yeah,
Good job,
cool. So yeah, you had
man. Just cautiously optimistic.
yeah, exactly. If something happens to Harry Kane and they go with a front line of Hudson-Odoi, Raheem Sterling,
Like
and
Rashford.
fucking Jadon Sancho,
Or
Never,
Rashford, too,
yeah, never happened.
Brexit will happen right then.
Yeah, that's it.
Yeah,
Hard
exactly.
Brexit.
Exactly. Hard.
Get a couple of these
hard
guys out
Brexit.
of here.
Fucking. Is there any way that we can get Raheem Sterling to go back and play with Jamaica because that's where his dad's from? Okay, like they'll
They're
get
like,
really.
Send him
not
on
at
loan.
all. Like,
They're going to loan
not
him
at
to
all.
Jamaica.
You can't have Harry
Yeah.
Kane missing these matches.
No, England, you can't do that.
So yeah, he dropped a hat trick. They won 5-0. I don't know if you watched that Germany Netherlands
No,
match.
your link's not working real good either.
It isn't. Well,
No,
maybe
let
it
me
might
see.
be. It might already be dead at this point.
Son of a bitch. No, I didn't see any of that. That was on. Was that on ESPN too?
Yeah, so it ended up. Germany came out to an early lead. They were up 2-0. Netherlands equalized in the second half, but Netherlands had a lot of shots, a lot of really good shots. Neuer had a lot of really nice saves. It was a pretty nice one, and then they ended up losing. I think Nico Schultz had a goal. Yeah, they must have. They must have got my Farsi link.
So Koeman's got him playing better though, huh?
Yeah,
like,
Koeman's got
like the Dutch
Koeman's
are
got
playing
him
a lot
looking
better.
right. And if you look at the Dutch's lineup, they're too good to have not made this tournament.
Right.
Like
The last two tournaments,
Yeah.
they didn't make the Euros either.
no, even though it's still kind of weird that Ryan Babel is in your squad.
Like, yeah,
like he's
they-
still, but
they still got guys.
he's good at what he does. And then
that Germany squad is all over the place too.
yeah, they don't really know. But you know what? It worked. Gnabry and Sané up top really gave them some fucking problems. They played well together.
Classic kids too. I
Yeah,
respect.
I
it.
like those kids too.
The orange is on point, and the Germans are always on point. Although they're a little scary.
Yeah, they were.
Germans are always just a little.
Yeah,
scary.
but I like that. I like those retro style.
Oh yeah, definitely.
So yeah, that was a good match. And then
this is what we're talking about, right? Is like these are the big boys. Like you can watch the big boys play each other when they're trying.
Exactly. And this is nice with Leroy Sané, who's not getting a lot of regular time, but getting enough to stay sharp. Because he put in a really good shift along with Gnabry, who was sold for nothing by Arsene Wenger too, by the way. So, and then this is just for Pat right here. This is
I saw this shit.
This is just Thibault Courtois just being
looking
messy.
like me trying to play goalie,
looking real rough in goal.
Is that why you asked me to play?
I don't play goalie, bro. Yeah, we need you.
There you go.
But yeah, that goal, that's
coming to a World Cup pitch near you.
How do you not feel that, like, how do you not feel that dude on his side like that?
Oh, because he doesn't
Are
feel
you
anything.
6'5"
He's a
with no
fucking ogre.
no peripheral vision at all? Yeah, it was bad.
That's the sound in his head.
I think it's that middle. Go to that middle tweet right there, right above that one. Yeah, I think that's the one that's
the
it.
one that's.
And you can just see that's Tielemans just like, what? Did he seriously just? He's like, what?
The fuck?
That's Courtois, right? Didn't he just go for 70 million?
Yeah.
What?
Fleeced him, bro.
Straight fleeced him?
Just straight fleeced him, bro. We basically got that young ass kid for $20 million.
Look at this, man.
Boom.
Look at this. What is he doing?
Fleeced
I'm
him, bro.
not sure.
Where the fuck is he going to play next year?
How many extra touches he's obviously not going to end up in Turkey, but
he's got to go somewhere. Like, where the fuck is Thibault Courtois?
Oh, he stumbled.
He almost fell down, bro. He almost just fell over his own big ass feet.
Yo, that's bad.
I don't know.
That's
he's
awesome.
trying to be Neuer.
How far is he going to fall though? Like, who's picking him up?
I don't know. But his family lives in Spain, so he's staying in Spain. You know,
you think he's staying in Spain?
Yeah, that's like when you know how like when you move, like you're like you move out of town to like you go to be with somebody. You go,
right.
You know what? I'm moving to Cleveland, guys. See you later.
Fuck
I want to
guys.
make this work. And then you guys break up like 3 weeks later.
You just stay.
Yeah, you got to figure it out, right? So you got to just find a fucking apartment. You already got this job. You already told everybody. So you got to at least hang somewhere for a year, kind of ride this shit out.
Isn't Fat Ronaldo's team in Madrid?
Exactly. He's right there. Boom. Fat Ronaldo will pick him up in a second. And don't act like Diego won't do it just because.
Nah.
Well, you think Simeone would get him?
Why not?
Why do they need him? They have a real goalie. They have Oblak.
Why not, man? Just to fuck with them and just to play him sometimes when they play each other.
That's true. This man did grab his dick.
That's what I'm saying.
He's got a crazy mind.
Exactly, but like somebody in Spain will take him. Like
they were throwing rats at that kid, bro. Like a week ago.
Shit. If Diego Simeone says stop down rats,
they're going to listen. They're going to listen.
Exactly. This is a dude who basically made his hair grow back again.
He rolled back the ears and grew the hair.
Yo, you're right.
Real fucking talk. So yeah, there's some. Do we want to talk about any of the other UEFA Nations Leagues qualifiers matches that are coming up? No. All right, good, because I'm not really into it either.
Yeah.
Okay, so let's just move on. Let's whip through. We're running through England
Chelsea
right
block?
now. Yeah, this is a nice little Chelsea block right here. This is Roman Abramovich being the Roman Abramovich that I know.
Yes, like this is it's good. It's like, see, I told you he's still interested.
He's back, yeah.
Just fucking with people.
Just based off the last 2 weeks of business, I'm starting to feel like he's not selling the team anymore.
Yeah, he might be back. Yeah.
Exactly. This business is great because they've been trying their best to not pay $9 million to Antonio Conte for firing him.
And all it is $9 million.
That's it.
Yeah. Like they could just cut him a check and be gone.
They pay that in dead salary that they're paying that other teams are too poor to like take their players' salary on loan.
Jose's probably still getting paid $9 million by somebody right now.
Oh yeah.
And they're just so salty about this that they don't want it. They're like, they didn't even say they're not going to pay any of it. They're like, we'll pay some.
Yeah.
You ain't getting all of it though.
Chelsea's probably paying $5.5 million to Fernando Torres right now.
Right, and they don't give a fuck. They don't even know they are.
Exactly.
They literally don't even know they are, but they're not paying all this $9 million to Conte. And we were right. You know why? They didn't like how
they handled that shit with
Diego Costa.
Yeah,
they're saying the same thing. You got rid of that guy? Fuck the whole team up,
dude. You're nuts.
Absolutely.
I mean, he is nuts. I mean, it fucked the whole team up.
It did.
That team's totally different if Diego Costa's on a team right now.
Absolutely.
And for that reason, like Conte's going to eat $3 million or something.
Yeah,
They're going to end up paying him like
exactly.
6.5. Like fuck.
I guarantee you that's exactly what's going to happen. And Conte's going to fucking take it because like what else is he going to do? He's basically not taking a job because he's been waiting for this payment. So
Because he wants to go to war over this, and he's going to take his 6.5 and then go back to Milan.
Exactly.
One of them.
Yeah, exactly. So that was very interesting. And then also an addendum to the fact that Abramovich is back in office. That transfer ban update. Now
randomly,
they are going to have a hearing in April.
Yeah, nothing in this article tells me why FIFA just decided. Wait, no, we actually are going to hear your appeal.
Yeah, absolutely. I don't know how that
just
changed.
out of nowhere. Just hey, actually, you know what?
We're bored. We'll do it.
How about April 11th?
Exactly.
That means that the big ass bag full of money showed up at the FIFA offices. They had an intern count it, and they were like, "Yep, it's all there."
Exactly.
All right, schedule the meeting.
Yeah, we're not saying that Roman Abramovich is into anything nefarious and that he allegedly may have given a few trafficked humans also to sweeten the pot. We don't know that.
They got to get interned somewhere.
Exactly. So we don't know how this happened, but now there's a hearing. But also, in case this hearing doesn't go well, hey, guess what, guys? You're not going nowhere.
That's right. Yeah, that's right. Because, just in case they do uphold this ban, we're not selling anybody.
No, we're going to make this a very uncomfortable stay.
That's some real Roman Abramovich shit, too.
That's 100%.
I mean, they let Conte coach a practice before they fired him and then refused to pay him.
Can you imagine the sulking times? Like, I can't even imagine the sulking on Willian and Hazard's face come, like mid-January when they're both still there playing for some bum-ass, like, some cheap-ass manager.
Playing for that dude from Wolves.
Like Steve Bruce.
They're in Eastern Europe too.
No, they're gonna get that dude from Wolves.
You think you're gonna steal Nuno?
Oh. Let him play that 3-4-3 that was so spicy a couple years ago.
Oh Jesus! So
bringing it back
and just keep the band together. Yeah, those guys are gonna fucking hate it.
We're supposed to be on Barcelona and Real Madrid.
Exactly. It's gonna be a rough.
But you're not.
It's gonna be a rough year.
Just keeping Andres Christensen and making him sit on the bench as a penalty. You started this shit.
I think Gary Cahill.
Oh, he still have that,
bro. Gary Cahill can play in a 3 though, in a back 3.
Hey man, you think this dude? He's got dust on him. You think you're gonna dust off Gary Cahill and think it
doesn't fucking matter, bro?
Who else you gonna put?
Yeah, I don't know. It's
gonna hold down the fort.
You're still gonna have David Luiz and Rudiger and Christensen and Padu and
Alonso.
We're keeping everybody.
I don't know, Cesar.
Yeah,
we're keeping everybody.
Yeah, Gary Cahill is going to I never really had a strong feeling about Gary Cahill, but the fact that
hate Gary Cahill,
the fact that his career has just ended with him just not even be able to get get play time in.
Yeah,
it's not like it's not like he got sent to West Ham and now he's playing.
He's just not playing.
Yes, he's just not playing.
He tried to get sent to West Ham or Fulham, and
his
they
skills
wouldn't
are just
send him.
atrophying as we speak.
Send him.
You know how infuriating that has to be to just.
Is it
he
weird
to show up to fucking practice every day knowing he's not going to get picked?
Is it bad that I feel like Gary Cahill is still paying for the sins of John Terry?
That's probably what it is.
Maybe.
Too.
John Terry got out easy because he just retired and now he's out trying to get his coaching badges and probably failing tests, if I'm being honest.
You know the thing
Gary
is,
Cahill is bearing the brunt of that deficit.
I feel like Gary Cahill's right now is a real microcosm of working in any kind of cubicle job at this point.
Yes, I can sympathize.
Just a higher paid. He's much higher paid than we are, but he's basically just going in there
for insurance
to go through the motion.
So he can just keep paying bills.
Yeah, so you just keep the fucking lights on, and
party sometimes.
Exactly. So yeah, I'm really I guarantee you we haven't seen him in so long. I guarantee you Gary Cahill looks like Mike Bibby right now. So he's just been doing nothing but just Jason Statham workouts.
Bench pressing.
Yeah.
Yes.
That's all he's been. If he looks
just getting ready for that comeback.
If he looks like Akin Fenwa next time I see him.
No.
Oh,
where's that picture of Mike Bibby at?
I'm bringing that back. It's been
he
too
shows
long.
up with a Mike Bibby haircut too. It's when did Gary Cahill start getting Eden Hazard fades?
Why is Gary Cahill wearing wife beaters all the time?
Yo, if Gary Cahill looks like that, bro, it's over. It's over.
I can't tell if that's even a wife beater, if it's like a bra.
Yo,
is he wearing a compression shirt, or is it?
It says bra over the compression shirt.
Yeah, is that? I thought he was wearing one of those monitors for his heart rate.
I know what you're talking about, the player ones.
Oh my god.
Yo,
you think he got fake tits put in?
I don't know what he. I don't know. That's a different kind
I think Mike Bibby might have got breast implants.
That's a different kind of steroid. Yeah, you're right.
Yeah, he did something to his chin.
That might be breast implants.
He might have got breast
because he's not a stranger to plastic surgery at this point.
Obviously not.
We could be talking about the only thing that's real on him could be just the arms.
Yeah,
we could be talking about a full chest and ab plastic
implant
surgery.
That's right.
This is
I hope Gary Cahill.
Me too, bro. Me too. Can you imagine him going up for a header and just exploding someone's head? Just exploding.
Just busted wide open.
Yeah, exactly. Oh, god damn it.
Not wanting to kick the ball out.
So now moving on to a lighter subject.
Is it?
Known Chomo, Adam Johnson, who
he's out already?
Served 3 years for improper conduct with a high schooler.
It's been 3 years since that happened
Boom.
already?
Yes.
I know, right?
Bro.
This was
throwback.
This is pre-Mario. This is pre-Mario set piece.
This is TV room
yes,
set piece.
TV room set pieces. Adam Johnson, former England international and Sunderland midfielder. Was he found guilty or did he end up pleading guilty for sex offenses with a child?
Yeah, he banged a 15-year-old?
Yeah, basically she said that basically they met, they talked on WhatsApp, he basically groomed her for a few months. They met and he admitted to kissing the girl but denies claim that he touched her inside her pants and that she performed oral sex on him.
Yet he went to jail.
Yeah. So a jury found him guilty of sexual activity with a child in relation to digital penetration, but cleared him of the same offense relating to oral sex. So that means he only had to serve 6 years. He got out in 3.
Wow.
With that being said, does anyone need an attacking midfielder?
No.
No, I don't really think that this dude is...
anybody's picking this dude
Yeah,
up.
I don't even think Sunday League guys are going to pick him up.
No, bro.
Yeah.
No.
Just look at that greasy dude. Yeah, so Adam Johnson
training in a park like Schneiderlin.
That's exactly who he's going to be. But I don't even know if he's going to be allowed at parks.
That's true.
Yeah, that's true.
He's going to have to buy a
This
park.
is a chomo, bro.
He can't even go to parks. You need to stay where we can see you.
Exactly. Oh, man.
God damn.
Jesus Christ. So, yeah, he is out, which is crazy. It's crazy that you can,
that is crazy.
They gave him 3 years for that. So yeah, he's out, and I'm sure he's looking to get back to it, guys. So
can't even spend time alone with his daughter.
Can't even go to parks.
Yeah. Who knows if he's going to get some work in because that's going to be interesting.
Probably go back to Sunderland. They're a goddamn mess.
Hey, they don't have. I don't
that's
think they
the
had,
answer.
I don't think they had parks at all.
That's the answer. Yeah, no, it's just parking lots. No, that's the answer. He's just going back to Sunderland.
They need that run in the championship next season.
Right, man. So
fans take shits in the seat.
So yeah, that's what's going on in England this week.
What's Nay doing?
Well, Nay's still abusing. Jesus Christ, Mike Bibby.
I read ahead of the outline.
It looks like he's got on the suit from Busta Rhymes' old video.
Yes, but it's just his skin.
Yo, that's unreal.
Oh, good. Yeah, you got to get it.
So yeah,
it might still be in our G chat conversation.
So yeah, pull up that Neymar gift because he was charged for abusing those refs, and it's looking like it may be.
You talk about after the Manchester United game?
Yeah, after the Manchester United game. So his rant against the officials after PSG crashed out of the Champions League is going to come back to haunt him. So guess what? When your fresh metatarsal comes that you've been harvesting for all these weeks. And you get it implanted into you, guess what? You might sit out 3 more games for your sassy mouth.
He's getting a Champions League ban. They're not going to give him 3 games.
Sassy mouth.
He might have to sit 1.
He'll probably sit 1. He'll sit 1 and a half.
What did Chrissy get for grabbing that guy's head?
I think he got 1.
Yeah.
Yeah, they said maximum 3. I think he'll definitely get 1, and they'll make him not be able to play a game with his AirPods in for at least a week after that. Grounded. No AirPods and no Counter-Strike. So I think that's probably what's gonna go down.
Oh no, bro! I emailed it to you.
No, I think it's on here though. I think if you look up Neymar,
it's just called Nay. I emailed it to you.
Okay, that makes sense.
Jeez, man. There we go. Boom.
It's definitely the answer to what Martin O'Neill said to Ryan Giggs.
Or maybe it's just like, maybe it said, fucking refs.
Yo. I hope it just said nothing.
And he's got the now he's got the AirPods implanted into his ear hole thing. I think that's what he was doing. That's why he was rocking the Band-Aids.
Oh man.
I can't. The one thing I'm really shocked that the dangling earrings are coming back.
I like it though. I think it's hilarious.
I thought that that was done after I felt because Barry Bonds rocked it for way long time. He rocked it for way longer than anybody else did.
Yeah.
I think Lawrence Taylor stopped rocking it, and Barry Bonds rocked it for 10 years later. Yeah, exactly. So it's interesting to see.
Barry Bonds had that shit on in 2006.
Yes. Yes, because I distinctly remember him just cracking home runs in a dangly ass earring.
Yeah.
Oh man, so it's interesting to see that's coming back along with. Didn't know that basketball shorts are becoming short shorts again too.
Yeah,
bro.
That's in college too. They keep bringing it back.
They were tucking them.
Yeah,
they were tucking them into
they were like soccer girl rolling them.
Yeah,
things.
Those two guards from Houston were just wailing on Ohio State with just the short ass shorts.
Yeah,
on.
it's really
getting weird.
It's weird to fix your brain back to that again,
right?
Because that's how you
grew
knew,
up with Iverson,
and that's how you knew that you were watching a game on Classic Sports because of the shorts.
Yeah, exactly.
And now you're just like,
am I?
And now dudes have jerry curls or luxurious curly
Back to the Future.
Yeah, it is back to this. We're in a weird
time.
Yeah, a weird time. Obviously, something happened. One of these natural disasters knocked the Earth off its axis again.
Yes.
I'm pretty sure that soon there's going to be another group of 2 young black kids wearing clothes backwards and inside out. Everything is fucking cyclical now at this point. So yeah, that's what's going on with Neymar. And another shocking news out of PSG in the France PSG block. Thomas Tuchel
gets an extension.
He's staying.
Yeah, interesting.
Here's my theory. They had to write into the extension all right, Neymar Sr. gets to pick the squad once a week. If we got 2 games, you can pick 2.
Yeah.
But once a week, Neymar's dad is picking the squad.
It's definitely...
And he's allowed to pick himself once a month.
It's definitely an extension with some caveats to it.
Yeah.
You think that Neymar, that Papa Ney's going to have more power? I, on the other hand, think that Ahmad Rashad's going to have a lot more power.
I hope Ahmad Rashad
there's some
more
footnotes in that
Yeah,
contract
I
now.
heard that they're going to bring back NBA The Inside Stuff, but it's just going to be Ahmad Rashad just running it with Ahmad Rashad and Ney Sr.
I thought you were nice.
Yeah.
I thought you were going to say that maybe they just let Ahmad Rashad coach the League Cup.
Maybe Summer Sanders will show up for a couple episodes.
Is there a shot with that glass of wine? Yes.
Yo, I think the worst thing about this...
Who's that white guy?
The worst thing about this is right after this game, Jordan was like, yo, Maui, let's go buy some pussy. He's got some buying pussy-ass sweatpants on.
Yeah, he does.
The only reason why you don't think they're buying pussy-ass sweatpants because they're his fucking sweatpants.
Wearing his whole fucking sweatpants.
And that's the craziest thing. Is yes, he's Michael Jordan, but he's wearing Michael Jordan shit.
Yeah.
That motherfucker is buying
He
pussy.
probably loaned Ahmad the little jumper.
He's got a look on his face right now like he just thought of that idea, too.
Yeah, we buying pussy.
Hey, Ahmad, you know what we're about to do after this? We're going to buy some pussy.
Yeah. And then they bought pussy and played cards.
Until sunrise.
Exactly.
Because that's how Michael Jordan gets down every single day.
So, yeah, there's probably some weird caveats in that. It's probably Papa Ney's probably in control of the radio. Yeah. Just all wired to the
weird writing clauses.
Because PSG is wired, so they probably have music just so he can control the facility's music at all times.
Yes, from his phone wherever on earth he is.
Exactly.
If he can see a satellite. I hope they get cheerleaders next year.
That's before he thought about buying the pussy.
Yeah, what the fuck are we going to do?
That was before a sip of wine.
Yeah, he's I'm so goddamn bored. What the hell am I doing here? And then scroll back up to the other one.
What, the first one?
Yeah, the other one, yeah.
Yo, Ahmad, I've been thinking about it, man.
Yo, what's above it, though?
We got to buy some pussy after this.
Keep going up. What's the second one from left? Yeah, we're definitely doing that shit.
He got the sips in. He's like, yep,
please
ready
send
to
these
go.
out. Yeah, please send these out in order.
And you can see that Ahmad Rashad is reaching into his pocket. He allegedly
to make sure he has.
he allegedly might have some Cialis in that fucking windbreaker pocket.
Yep. I'll be ready. Give me about 90 minutes, MJ. I'll be ready.
Oh shit. And that's what we call a Michael Jordan party. Oh man! All right, so let's move on to more PSG news. So you would think PSG? We've already talked about their ultras. Their ultras are like way more serious than we thought that they were.
I cannot wait.
They're the real deal, Holyfield.
I cannot wait until the violence tournament in the summer. The first ever set piece Continental Violence Championship.
Yes.
PSG is carrying Europe right now.
I know they're doing some good shit, and like this is how you know that they're carrying Europe because they got fans banned from a women's match.
That's right. Yeah, they were playing Chelsea in the Champions League. That's right, the Women's Champions League. And they rolled up to the game, not at Stamford Bridge, but at wherever the hell they play the women's games at, carrying knives and what was the other weapon that they called it?
Knuckle dusters.
Knuckle dusters. That was it. Knuckle dusters. Yeah, so that's brass knuckles?
Yeah.
There we go. So
it also means masturbation. I mean,
there you go.
And jobs.
All right.
Boom. That's a Chris nugget for you.
Coming soon.
Knuckle dusters and Class A drugs. Who knows what that was?
That's right.
I'm guessing a little bit of coke.
I was going to say ketamine.
Oh, all right.
You don't think they're getting down with ketamine?
They probably are.
What's that side?
Also known as gear.
Yeah.
They're just calling it gear.
Yeah.
So yeah, basically, they didn't allow them into the match, and PSG
surprisingly gets the ultras back.
Yeah, and they went after the Metropolitan Police, basically saying that they were just giving them a hard ass time because
the ultras, and they were like, "Yo, I don't see us doing anything wrong."
Exactly, they didn't.
It's like this is normal. What are you
they were like, "Hey, if they had all these weapons and drugs, and how come no one was detained and everyone was allowed to go back to France?"
Yeah.
Huh? Riddle me that.
I don't know.
Riddle me that. How come 375 Jewish people took off on September 11th, 2000? Oh no! Sorry, we're going on the wrong.
Yeah, that's the wrong rabbit hole. Yeah.
Oh yeah. How about this? Why would they do that at a women's match? What's going on there?
Yeah. What's up with that?
Yeah. What's up with that? How come?
Classic misdirection.
Exactly. That's probably because the Metropolitan Police are running child porn schemes through pizza parlors and pubs. That's why exactly they were busy doing that shit. No, it's obvious. It was surprising that PSG went that route because knowing how their ultras roll, it's
and knowing how the club rolls.
Yeah, the club they're pretty rowdy boys. So
it was probably in the new Tuchel contract. Be nicer to the ultras.
No, but now we'll see because that was the first leg. This is the second leg.
Yeah,
and that second leg is in France.
They're gonna be playing at PSG's practice facility.
Yes,
what gets crazy.
Yeah,
you could bring dusters in there.
Exactly.
All right.
Shit, man.
There's some English people that are definitely getting stabbed.
It might get real Greek in there.
Yeah, there are some English people that are definitely getting stabbed.
I still can't get over that Greek wall of fire from that. Bro. That was so frightening.
Speaking of carrying a continent.
Exactly. So this is another little mini segment that we have right here. We had to stop by in Germany, see what was going on. In Germany.
Racism.
Oh no, yeah, not yet, Chris. We're good. And basically, it's just a little splash of racism. Uli Hoeneß was talking about his relationship with Pep Guardiola and basically inferred that City pay for transfers by raising oil prices.
Yeah, he was.
They can do that. Huh.
He was speaking at the local Elks Club or something.
Yeah, something like that.
Whatever kind
the
of
VFW hall or whatever you
animal
call
with
it.
antlers they have in Germany.
Yeah,
and he said, my friend Pep told me what happens when he signs a player that costs €100 million. He puts some video together and goes to see the Sheik. There's an opulent feast put on, during which he teaches the video to him and the money has transferred. The next day, the Sheik raises the price of oil to recoup the money. Yeah, apparently it didn't go over well.
No,
that's still not okay to say.
No, that is not all right.
That's some German good old boys just being like, y'all want to hear a joke?
Yeah.
I got a funny one for you.
Wait, what word?
What?
What word?
No, just the whole thing.
Yeah,
the whole
just
quote.
It's basically some down home cooking. It's
German version.
It's interesting because it's a good time to kind of like poke at Manchester City right now because they are dealing with their whole financial issues.
Yeah, a little heat.
They do have a little bit of heat, and I'm pretty sure that like Uli Hoeneß did not expect that. Like, I feel like he's too old to know that was ever going to get out.
Yeah, Elks Club is supposed to be a safe place.
Exactly. It's VFW Hall.
Yeah.
You can say whatever you want.
Yeah, this is a safe place.
Exactly. All color jokes are cool there. But no, that's like. But honestly, that's not bad. That's just more. It's more of. It's inferred more than anything else. It's more like he said, "Hey, at least I was acknowledging their wealth." So that's one thing.
Yeah.
So yeah, not too bad. Like
I like the footnote being Pep has not spent $100 million on a player yet. It's like the most he spent was like 71 on Riyad Mahrez.
Mm-hmm.
Oops.
Yeah, but
close enough, right?
When you're telling stories, you got to embellish a bit.
Well, yeah. Beyond that, they have got like 7 players for €70 million. Then
Right.
It's like there's not like they're like, hey, we just got one guy. We didn't really spend that much. It's like you spent a shitload. You got all new fullbacks one time.
Yeah, exactly. So yeah. So shout out to Uli for that. But no, did not throw it. Didn't do anything weird. Didn't dress up as a terrorist. So it was
no blackface.
Pretty tame week. Italy. We'll touch on Chrissy. He's not going to get a ban for that.
For his thrust,
that aggressive,
for his
the thruster around the world,
huge thrust.
The thrust wind felt all around the world. No, so he ended up getting fined, really, right?
Yeah, he's gonna have to pay what Simeone's gonna pay.
Yeah, same thing that Simeone had to pay, and not missing any matches.
So aggressive,
which is par for the course. He shouldn't have to miss matches over this.
We covered this last week. If Simeone doesn't get a ban, he doesn't get a ban.
Exactly.
That's all thrusts created equal.
And if you are afraid of that,
I'm terrified of it.
If you're shocked at that thrust, well, you don't have to worry about that if you live in America because Juve and Chrissy won't be coming.
Yeah,
no. Because, the past 3 years, they've kind of toured around this area a lot. So they're going to switch it up. They're going to go somewhere different.
Yeah, they're over it, bro. Like, not America.
Yeah, they're going to go somewhere where the air is clear and the sights are nice to see, and that's China.
Yeah, they're going to go over there because it's just a regular rotation, man. It has nothing to do with the fact that Chrissy's got like an open criminal case now.
Yeah, nothing to do with that.
No,
has nothing to do with the fact that Chrissy is known to not really be attracted to Asian women or anything like that. So
yeah,
we're just protecting our asset.
Yeah,
no, yeah, I think
just
nothing to do with
it was
that.
Time we went to America a couple times. We've been to Australia. It's time to go to Asia.
It's not that we just held up a picture of a bunch of women of different ethnicities and we tasked Chrissy to pick which ones you like the least, and then we picked on where our tour was going to be based on that.
Yeah. Put a sad face on the picture you hate the most.
We did not do that. Yeah, that didn't happen.
Yeah.
Forza Italia.
Yeah. Yeah, that's total coincidence.
So yeah, so
if you were planning on seeing Chrissy this summer, you got to go to China.
Exactly, or you have to figure out where that's streaming and watch it at 3:30 in the morning with your Chrissy kit on.
Yeah, if they play.
Exactly. We're touching in Spain real quick. Everybody in Barcelona, everybody's on the international break right now because they're worth a damn, except for if you're hurt,
right,
or didn't get called up.
Yeah, or Gerard Piqué or Kevin Prince Boateng.
Right.
There was only like basically 4 guys in the senior squad that were fit to play, and they had hey, Valverde had a practice like, hey, if you guys want to come in, get some work in, work on some
optional
things.
Practice.
We'll be here. Full staff will be here. Guess who showed up?
Nobody.
No
one showed up, and obviously Dembele didn't show up because he's injured, so that means he can play all the video games he wants, and he can go to sleep whenever he wants. Yep. So he was definitely playing Fortnite all night. Kevin Prince Boateng was shooting his video, and like Malcolm, like you're not going to get Malcolm to show up because you're not even playing that dude.
Yeah.
Like there's
nobody knows where Malcolm is right now.
So that is so that's what's going on in Spain.
This did warm my heart though. Anytime that it's like, hey guys, it's optional, you can do whatever you want, and everyone's like, fuck you.
You said optional, bro.
Never good.
Fuck you. I'm not
exactly.
We're too good for optional.
But you know that they checked in with PK first to make sure.
Yo, are we cool? I'm not going. I'm not going to go.
Good. I'm not going either.
Yeah, I won't go either.
So yeah, that's
you sure you're not going.
So yeah, that's our quick little whip around, and now we're gonna kind of talk. Since this is the last international break, this is kind of like the home stretch for club season. We kind of want to do a quick whip around and just see if there's any league title races or relegation battles you should be paying attention to. Right. I called this "Should We Care?" But then as I was coming up with the outline, I figured it should be called the No Love section. Okay. So if you could play that intro for me, Chris.
Yeah.
Why not bring it back?
Anytime I can add some Memphis Depay.
Dutch rap.
Anytime I can add some Dutch knockoff hip hop. R&B rap. Started up front for the Dutch team against Germany too.
Look,
Barely
good,
wearing
apparently.
socks.
Yeah, it's so true. He's like, I don't need socks. I got tattoos, bro.
Yeah, you have to wear shin pads. Whatever.
It's like, what?
I tattooed shin pads onto my shin, so why do I need a shin pad?
I'll stick them in my shoes.
Tattooed them on.
I get no love.
Exactly. So yeah, we're gonna go through the leagues and see what's going on. Let's start with obviously our favorite league right now, the Premier League. This is the table. We got Liverpool sitting at top with the game in hand. Man City set at second with 74, and Tottenham at third. Arsenal fourth. Man United fifth. Chelsea in sixth.
Yeah.
So should we care about this title chase?
Hell yeah.
Should we give some love? Yeah, we're gonna give some love to this title chase. Obviously.
Hell yeah, we should care about this.
This shit is gonna be spicy, probably all the way down. We want to say down to the wire, but I'm telling you that like somewhere between match day 33 and 34, someone's gonna blow it.
Someone's getting hurt.
Someone's gonna blow it. Someone's gonna come into a matchup that's like really chippy.
Yep.
A la Tottenham and Chelsea 2 years ago. They kind of like 3 years ago. They got less of that title. Someone's gonna catch you out of character, and you're gonna drop points where you shouldn't drop. Someone's gonna slip and give away the title. Something's gonna happen. It's almost unprecedented when it comes down to that last day to settle the title, and you know it's unprecedented because they keep showing docs about that one time it fucking happened. Yes. So
Aguero.
But yeah, I feel like you should pay attention to this for
absolutely
at least through the run out because top four is really, really fucking interesting. So, so yeah, we're giving love to this title race. Should you give love to this relegation battle? How do you guys feel about that? We got Huddersfield sitting down there at 14, Fulham sitting there at 17, Cardiff City sitting there at 28 with Burnley, Southampton, and Brighton kind of in that area
with 2 games in hand.
Yeah, with 2 games in hand. So how do you actually know? They should be all right.
I think it's pretty much just down to whoever gets 18th or not.
Yeah, because
honestly though, like there's so much money at stake. Like you always pay attention to this relegation.
Exactly.
Battle. Like people are bummed the fuck out.
Mm-hmm.
Like that's a big difference. Even though you're getting your parachute payments, have to go down to the championship is a bummer.
Yeah, exactly. Because you know that those you're not going to make that money again until you get back up there.
Right.
So yeah, I think that it's always going to be interesting. I'm always kind of rooting for Burnley to go back down. So I think that
still could.
But the thing is like I'd keep Burnley in the league if it meant Cardiff was going.
Absolutely. Plus, if they go, Sean Dyche has to get a new job.
Yeah,
we need him.
Probably.
Yeah, exactly. So I think that's kind of interesting. But like that's like if you're really into soccer and you're really into having to watch like a fucking 7 a.m. game between like fucking Fulham and Crystal Palace to fully relegate. Like then you got to get in there. That's like. Yeah. You got to like really be. That's some niche shit.
Yeah.
Speaking of niche,
it's what this podcast is.
Yeah. Speaking of niche shit, what about the championship?
Boom, super niche.
Yeah,
we're talking about the
niche.
championship, and this is like some real shit for me. And should we give love to the title race in the playoffs? I'm 100% giving love to them because
hell yeah.
Just the storylines alone in this top 4 are exciting. You got Marco, you got Bielsa on his way up. You got West Brom, who recently just fired Darren Moore, even though he was sitting at 4th.
Right.
And you got Norwich, who no one wants to see, and you got who the fuck is Sheffield United?
It used to be a Prem team back in the day,
for sure.
Mm-hmm.
Isn't Middlesbrough fucking Tony Pulis too?
Yes. So you got Tony Pulis,
and Villa is Steve Bruce.
Yeah.
Yes.
In that last playoff spot.
Exactly.
And Super Frank
and you got Super Frank hanging around there too. And and that's the thing is like 5 and 10 are 3 points. Getting into that playoffs.
The playoff is what makes it spicy because it's good that 2 teams automatically get to go up, but then playing a 2-legged semifinal and then the fucking world's most expensive game at Wembley, that's awesome. So definitely into the run out here at the top of the table.
I would definitely say that you should probably maybe not because their league runs through May. So in May, spend that $6, get that ESPN Plus, and then watch these. Yeah, you don't have to watch like April. You don't have to watch these matches right now. But when May rolls around, things are slowing down. You got to start watching that then. And now we're looking at the bottom of the table.
QPR looks safe. That's good.
Yeah, exactly. So we got who do we got all the way down to the bottom? We got Ipswich Town. We got Bolton.
Bolton might go bankrupt apparently.
Yeah, they're on the verge of like really losing it.
3 teams go down?
Yeah.
Yes.
So yeah, I'm not as interested in this one because all the teams that I care about are safe right now, and
I need to keep Millwall in the 2nd division.
Got to keep QPR up.
Got to keep QPR
Stoke stays safe. So yeah, this is I'm more interested in that playoff race.
You need to keep Birmingham and Villa in the same league.
Exactly. So yeah, that's this is extremely niche, but
boom, it's done.
But it's fun.
I'm into it.
Get that ESPN Plus. So let's move on to League 1. League is there anything to care about in this league right now?
Top 4.
Whoever gets second.
Yeah, I think top 4 is the only thing that's interesting because our boy Ballo is fighting
in
for
the
his
mix,
life.
baby.
Yeah. He's fighting for his life. So does top 3 go to Champions League and then 4 goes to Europa, I believe?
Yeah.
So and Marseille is
third has to go to a Champions League qualifier, 4th goes to Europa League.
And so we have no, because there's no qualifier anymore. It's auto bid now.
This is saying that's what.
No, it's saying qualifiers. Yeah, so probably like the playoff, like the last playoff round.
The
Probably.
Google, the Google key here.
Okay, cool. So you have Marseille that's 6 points back on Lyon, but they did just get that win. So that's something to be interested in. But it's also like you're digging in the crates at that point.
Yeah, I just like these squads.
Marseille's
I like
exciting
Lille,
to watch.
I like Lyon. I like Marseille. PSG is fun to watch still. So
I appreciate you.
Nice.
I appreciate you finally getting on board with League On. Like it's.
that used to be the lunchtime. That used to be the lunchtime game. We used to be able to go home from work.
It's like the guilty pleasure
it
league.
is. Yeah,
it's like firing up some pizza rolls and like burning the whole roof of your mouth.
Yeah.
But
you don't hate it. And you'll be back.
Exactly.
It is.
Because I think it's a
pizza roll league.
The mixture of like athleticism and like dirty play is amazing.
It's in there. They
and
mix
fans still run on the field.
Yes. It's great.
It's got everything, bro.
They might not ever win a European title, but like it's really good.
Yeah. PSG had 2 games postponed because something might happen. Mm-hmm. And that's in Paris.
Because dudes with vests might show up and like fucking burn the whole goddamn stadium down. Like that's
what we need a little bit of.
And they'll still be okay with it.
Again, that's why MLS is no good.
So yeah, we're giving love to League On, but like
absolutely.
if you don't give it love, we understand. We understand.
Man, if you don't give it love, fuck you.
If you get turned off by PSG, we
son.
understand.
Yo, and then
Take you and your tattooed shin pads the fuck out of here.
And by the way, at the bottom of the league, it looks like Monaco's going to be safe.
Exactly. That's all we need to know.
Yeah, they got to stay up.
Exactly, because that plays into something else later on.
That's right.
So yeah, so let's move on to the German league, the Bundesliga, and looking on its head, it looks like this is something that we might want to pay attention to.
They will run them out of the gym.
Exactly.
On this running.
I'm not really too interested
Bayern's
in the title race. I feel like
top four is interesting as always, though.
I think just to see it'd be nice to see Eintracht in there.
Yeah,
because they've been playing well. And I'm always a Leverkusen fan because Jamaica's own Leon Bailey's on that squad until
he's on Chelsea.
Yeah, maybe if they pull that business off.
Yeah, true.
You just got to send a couple more traffic people.
Yo, how upset would Pulisic be if they spent $78 million on you and then they bring on Leon Bailey, who might be a better version of you?
And keep Hudson-Odoi,
yeah.
Hey, bud. Remember what you were playing last night for U.S. men's national team? You can play that at Chelsea too.
Yeah. So
you're going to make a lot of really short passes.
It could be interesting.
And you're going to sell a ton of jerseys in America.
Yeah, while Leon Bailey gets busy over here on the wing.
Yes.
And Hudson-Odoi gets very busy.
Yes.
Hudson-Odoi is
Chucky Lozano, bro. Super friends.
Oh man.
Yeah. You're just going with
He wants them all.
He's going all pace, no height, saying fuck it, huh?
That's sorry ball, baby.
Yeah, you're going
or whoever ball.
That's patty ball. Yeah,
that's patty ball's what it is.
Yeah, you've been really enjoying Manchester City's run right now. I can tell.
No, I hate him.
I see you.
But I want my own.
But yeah, exactly.
I want my own.
I can see you. I can see you you're building your own little Chelsea version.
Yeah, you got Sadio Mane. Like I want my own.
Yeah, for now, bro. I don't trust that dude's loyalty.
But I wouldn't. Yo, Zidane called me. I'd be the fuck out,
Exactly. That's what I'm saying.
Win a league or win a Champions League and just dip.
That's what I'm saying.
Yo, I'm getting a bigger check and I'm playing for Zidane.
And I'm playing in Spain where it's never cold, and now I get to dye a white streak in my hair instead of a blonde streak. Yeah,
hell yeah.
I know. I can't even hate that motherfucker.
No. He don't.
Let's win first, and then we're good.
It's just like Hazard. It's like neither of those dudes owe anybody shit.
Yeah, exactly.
Anyways,
so now
top of the table. Hell yeah. I love the fact that they have a playoff at the bottom of the Bundesliga for relegation.
League On does that too. It's great.
Awesome. Yeah.
It's great
because that's like the opposite.
That's a cage match.
We're talking about the million or the most expensive game to come up. Mm-hmm. That's a cage match going down.
Yeah, and loser has to play.
Dies.
Loser has to play in the second tier of the German league.
And like Stuttgart is a big club. Schalke and Stuttgart are neck and neck for those positions.
I think
right
that's
now.
the only thing that's interesting is the fact that like
Schalke could be in that shit.
Yeah, but I think the good thing is like if Schalke gets down there, they're as long as they can get to a playoff, they're good.
They'll be fine.
They'll beat any team down there, and that is a really cool factor is having to play yourself. If England created that, I'd fucking love it.
Oh yeah, bro.
I love it. So like you got like, but I'd make it like like maybe I'd do like the fourth place, whoever was the runner.
I keep the playoff in the championship.
Yeah,
I'd let the winner of the playoff
do that little grudge match.
Winner of the playoff gets
play
in.
18.
Winner of the playoff gets in already, and then if you lose the playoff, then you play 18.
Wow, bro.
Ooh.
No, because you got then only one team gets automatic bid.
No, so then you have to play like
one
you
team
have
gets
to play,
automatic. One
so
team
you got
gets
to win to
automatic
get in.
relegation.
I think the
win
loser
to get in.
Yeah.
I think you'd say like the loser of the playoff plays like 17th.
17?
Yeah, because
So
the
you're-
winner of the
so now
playoff
you're
would be the
making-
18th
now
guy.
you're
Yeah.
making 17, 18,
I feel
19,
like and then they
20.
play
Yeah.
on they
The
play on Tuesday
17th would be like the playoff.
and they play on Tuesday and Wednesday nights in Dayton.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's where the play-in
Yeah.
games happen.
You know what? We were just bitching about just creating more competition to make more money, but we just created more competition to make more money. Yeah,
I'm waiting on the check.
See how easy
And those
it is?
ratings are
and that's
Wow,
just-
that is fun.
Oh man!
All right. Anyway,
So yeah, Serie A. Let's check this out. Check out the table in Italy. Juve's got this locked up. This is their 8th Scudetto.
I mean, same top 4, spicy, and there's a lot of money at stake.
Okay, I'm going to go with a different opinion that none of this matters because none of these teams are going to have the same manager or team next year anyway.
That's exactly why
that's a
it
good
matters because
possibility.
you just got to get this bum ass coach and a bum ass squad to get you into Champions League, so you can splash cash, get your manager, and be somebody next year.
Yeah.
I think it makes it even more important.
I think Roma,
I think that's even wilder, right?
But I think if it stays how it is right here,
no, Roma is going to tank. Lazio's getting in that 5th slot.
so you think so Lazio's getting into that 5th spot. So okay, so you
What
have
is
that little
Green?
flip
Green
flop
is a
right
Europa
there.
League qualifier. Yeah,
Yeah.
5th and 6th are Europa League.
Yeah.
Sarri's going to have to coach in a Europa League qualifier with Roma.
He was coaching, and he was going to coach in one no matter what. I
Yeah.
think with
Yeah.
Roma. So and like he's going to beat whoever he has to play in his
right.
playoff.
so he'll be fine.
Yeah, so I feel like that's why the stakes aren't that high, except for like if you're Inter Milan, I think that it sets up depending on where you finish. One gets Conte, one gets Mourinho.
I think it's more spicy this way because you're right. Even up to Uncle Carlo at Napoli, all the way down to Lazio, who can get the guys that might be dead man walking and the squad that might get overturned to play enough to get their team in
Yeah,
so
exactly.
that they can then fire all those guys.
Exactly.
I think it makes it more entertaining.
Nangolan could be on a completely other. He could be on fucking.
He could play for any of those 5 teams.
He could be on Napoli next year. We
Yeah.
wouldn't even fucking.
He could play on any of those 5 teams or any of the next 5 teams.
Exactly.
That guy is crazy.
Absolutely crazy. So yeah, there's gonna just be a weird. It's gonna be a lot of Italian Serie A incest
Yeah.
in the next. The next.
so
like,
definitely
We're
into
excited for the offseason.
Definitely into the top of the table, top 4. I could care less about relegation because all teams from 10 on down in Italy are exactly the same to me.
Yeah, actually, the only team that I care about
It's
is
the one that Jervinko plays for.
yes, exactly. As long as Giovinco stays in the league,
Even if their team gets relegated, as long as he gets picked up by somebody else.
as long as Gervinho,
Yeah. As long as he stays, it's
we're
fine.
good.
Yeah, he'll be good.
Exactly. So La Liga, let's check this out.
Don't care.
Yeah, there's nothing to care about in La Liga.
Don't care about this at all.
Like Getafe is interesting and Alaves is interesting,
Don't care.
but
Whoever is like champions or who's going to win this, and Barca's 10 up, so
exactly. It's I'm not really that like just like last year we had Valencia up there. Like after the top 5 in La Liga, it's going to just be a mishmash of everybody until Monchi gets back at Sevilla
So they can finish
and
third,
claims
win Europa League.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Or just comes in 5th every year and wins Europa League.
Yeah.
So yeah, that's what we got going on there. And so that's what you guys need to do. And obviously, all of these are on different streamers. You got to the easiest to watch is NBC Sports because that's got the Premier League.
That's right.
And then I think they also start to I don't think they get any of the Champions League playoffs anymore because the football championship
No.
playoff anymore because ESPN's got that.
ESPN's got that locked.
League One, you can find it on beIN Sports, Bundesliga, Fox Sports, Serie A, ESPN Plus, and La Liga. You can find on beIN Sports
Right.
or on YouTube in Farsi, like the rest of us. So yeah, this is another little segment. This is we're trying to figure out where in the world Jose ends up in the next few months. Play us in. Yeah, I know. This is Jose Mourinho. This is track from Portugal. Real aggressive Portuguese rap group. Real aggressive. It's called Afro Juice 195. That's the name of this group.
Sounds like a Korean pop group, but
yeah, Jose Mourinho. So Jose has gone out to basically anyone that's listening. He's told them that he's going to have a job by June. Yeah. June 1st, you should be expecting.
He didn't say what year.
You should be expecting him to be taking a new job. So ESPN kind of just went through all of like their beliefs on where he's going to end up and the likelihood of them. I figured we can skim through these real quick and just see how we feel about theirs. They did their likelihood rating of 3 out of 10. So I guess we can kind of use that same scale and just kind of just go on how we feel. So I guess the first gig is Real Madrid.
That's a 0 out of 10.
Yeah, a hot 0 out of 10. That's maybe a 1 Zidane headbutt.
Yeah,
away.
One just for that.
I think he's probably got that in his contract. I can headbutt one guy.
Yeah, and also a 1 Zidane tight jeans knee to the face. So yeah, Jose's not going to sniff that job. We all agree on that. And the next one, Inter Milan.
I think he.
That's a good chance.
I think he goes here.
Yeah, you giving it out of 10? What are you thinking?
At least a 7.
7.5. Yeah.
Yeah, ESPN's got it at 6. I think that this is pretty likely. I think if he goes anywhere in Italy, he's definitely going back there. I think that they had the best relationship with him. I'm going with a strong 8 on this one.
All right.
The next gig is Juventus, and they basically what they said.
He gave him the Hulk Hogan the last time he was in town.
They would never ever fucking
never
do that.
happening.
And the fact that this dude makes it a likelihood 4 out of 10 just lets us know that he does not know much about the Italian soccer
or he forgot
mafia
about
because. Yeah, the Hulk Hogan, like
and that wasn't like 3 years ago. He did that shit.
Yeah, that was a few months ago.
Yeah.
That was in Champions League. Tandic Bastard was on that squad. Yeah, exactly. So yeah, that's a 0 out of 10. Chelsea.
This one would be
third
so
time's
good.
a charm.
This one would be so good.
I feel like for Pat, this is probably like sitting at in his heart a 9.5.
It's a 12 in my heart. It wouldn't even make any sense, and I would love to see it just because it'd be so weird.
Think about all the young guys he could kill. The fact that when they can't bring anybody in on transfers.
I can hear Darth Vader's music.
Mm-hmm. He would just start calling players by the names of the people that he wanted to buy instead of
or old players that he used to have.
Yeah, he just started calling.
I don't know you, so I'm going to call you.
Yeah, you are Koulibaly.
So basically, the ending of Rogue One.
Yeah, that's exactly how it is. So I'm going to go with that's a hot 1. Only reason why I give
4.
Yeah, you're right.
3 just because the third time. I don't know.
Maybe because he's got some sex tapes on Abramovich. He might.
I'm just saying, just because anything could happen.
Yeah, it is Chelsea.
Anything.
It is.
So
Chelsea.
that's definitely in the mix. I'll give it a 4, and I want it.
So this one seemed kind of likely before. This is Paris Saint-Germain. Then this was a little bit more likely before Tuchel got that extension. Yeah. I always kind of felt like this was a 2, just because his personality and Neymar's would never mix, and Neymar's. Mourinho's already discussed that like players run the game now,
right.
And he would never go to a situation where the player was already bigger than the team
father.
At this point. Yeah, exactly.
I'm going to give this a 5 just because there is a chance. Right now, PSG's got their thing going, right?
Yeah.
Michael Jordan and Neymar, and they're trying to be the street brand and all that. It depends on, do they want to do that more, or do they really want to win a Champions League? Because if they decided like fuck all the rest of that, that'll come later. We really want that silverware. You might make this move.
Yeah.
If you still care about that, you absolutely don't, because he makes you come in and you play defense. Mm-hmm. You park the bus. He pisses off your star players. He's playing Ashley Young.
It's exactly. He's bringing in Ashley Young.
Yeah. So I'm gonna give it a 5 out of 10.
He's bringing Ashley Young and Ander Herrera to sit in your midfield.
And Herrera's going there anyways.
That's the rumor.
So I think that's the thing. I think that I put this at like a 3.5, mostly because I have an 8.5 likelihood that Ahmad Rashad's going to be running the team.
That's true.
So I'm really hedging my bets on that.
True.
If
so you're thinking he's going to try to
you remove Ahmad
Rashad,
remove Ahmad Rashad from the situation, then
it goes
4.5.
Yeah.
Pump it up a little bit. Next one is also a fucking
out there, bro.
Crack pipe dream is Bayern Munich.
I would love to see this too, but it will never ever happen.
That's a negative. That's a negative 3. They hate this dude.
This is 0.
They hate everything he stands for. Uli Hoeneß was just like that's not a dude that's going to bring in Jose Mourinho. That's not going to happen, bro. No. So this is another one right here. We got Monaco. Monaco recently, you saw them just moving out Thierry Henry stuff and bringing back Leonardo Hardem's stuff.
They don't have enough juice, bro.
You don't think they got enough juice?
Nah, not for Mourinho.
And this is a Monaco team that is known to spend money, and he's got a Jorge Mendes influence. That is his agent. They could probably end up doing something like they did at Wolves there.
That's true. And Mourinho hates paying taxes.
He hates paying taxes. And can you imagine fucking the tan that he'd have on? Can you imagine him flying that blonde mistress into Monaco while he's managing?
All right, you've won me over.
I'm putting this at an 8.5 just because of just the optics that he can This is flexing Mourinho sitting atop this tower in Monaco.
That's true.
All the Portuguese talent in the world just coming there,
and all he's got to do is figure out how to beat PSG once a year.
Exactly. Yeah. Beat PSG once a year, and then just show up in the Champions League.
Yep. Bar's so low because they're almost going to get relegated.
Exactly. And he's already got his homie Cesc Fabregas there.
Yo. All right, I'll give it a 7.
It's definitely up there.
Yeah,
you won me over. I'll give it a 7, and I kind of want it.
Because I was always been thinking about the league on thing because it's still kind of a real league, but it's not really.
But he's only got to try a little bit.
Exactly. It's not like him going with his tail between his legs and going back to Portugal.
No,
it's still on
defiant Mourinho.
Yeah, it's still him just being
Napoleon Mourinho,
and he'll have full fucking control over what this team does.
Yes.
That team is basically a blank slate that he can kind of create.
And they got money from that sales from 2 years ago.
They got money.
All right.
So I feel strong about this one. So I'm going with 8. I'm going with a strong 8.5. Next one is Wolves,
also known as the cold weather Monaco.
It's cold weather Monaco. I'm pretty low on this one. I'm going with 1.5. I feel like
I'm gonna give this a 2.
I feel like Nuno is got this one. He's got this one locked
this
down.
This would be Bane Mourinho though.
Yeah,
if you go to
it'd
Wolves,
be his club.
You're out for vengeance.
Yeah, I don't see him. He wouldn't move out of it. He stayed in London in a hotel for years. You think he's going to the Midlands?
No.
Nah,
they don't even have hotels.
He just come in for games.
Yeah,
he tries to get the heck out of there.
Just chopper in, Kobe style.
The rest of it's video conference.
Yeah. All right, the next one is we're all low.
Quite
on that.
possibly the craziest one of all.
Yeah, Atletico Madrid. No fucking
not
way.
a chance.
Yo, if Simeone leaves, he fits at Atletico Madrid.
He could.
He does.
I just don't think Simeone's ever going to leave there.
No.
Yeah, I feel
He'll
like
die on a sideline.
Yeah, I don't know anyone who's saying he wants a new challenge.
But to be honest with you, if he left, one dude that could come in there that's just as charismatic, that's just as evil.
Yeah.
No, it's a perfect. Slide in.
They already play his style.
Yeah, I think that it's definitely.
And they got dough because they got the new stadium.
And they put the 5 out of 10 on this, and it is.
I'll give it a 5 out of 10. So.
That sounds pretty accurate. It really hinges on Diego Simeone, but that's, who knows? He seems like he's happy, but if Griezmann decides to leave, and it's just if the band if Jordan decides to retire a second time, Phil Jackson's I might as well just fucking.
Pippen too.
Exactly. So we'll see how that shakes out. Next one is Benfica.
Not yet.
No.
Not yet.
No.
Eventually.
Not at all. I'm going with a 0 right now. That's not going to be his next job.
He won't take this job yet. I'm not saying he won't ever take it, but he won't take this job yet.
And then the next one is Portugal, the national team.
Same.
Not going to happen.
Not yet.
No.
He will absolutely coach Portugal at some point, but not yet.
No, absolutely right.
He's
here.
perfect for coaching international tournaments.
And this is
he really is.
Yeah, I think so too.
But it's not time yet.
No, he won't do that.
No,
he needs his tentacles in players' brains every fucking day.
For now.
Yes.
Later when that really won't work and he just has to come in and be super organized and get people up or just punk people out for 2 weeks at a time or a month-long tournament, and then all you got to do is win 1-0 in knockout games. That's perfect for him. But he's not been humbled enough yet to take that job.
I think that's a low likelihood. If we come talk to me in 2023, then
we can probably go down right after it's the cycle for the America World Cup.
Once he ruins his situation at Monaco, then
and in all of Europe, no, that's going into the American World Cup.
Ruins the situation in Monaco, then ends up in Portugal, then goes up that international route.
Correct.
So I think we maybe have 7 more years of Mourinho.
And him going nowhere, 0. He'll get a job somewhere.
Absolutely.
He's melting down already, and they're just going on TV every once in a while. He has to get a job again.
He will take a job.
His ego is dying.
He will take a job, and Jorge Mendes will give him a job because he wants that signing bonus again.
Yeah, he's just to pay off something, a helicopter bill.
So that's what Jose's up to. We'll keep tabs on him, see if he's playing 5-a-side, see if he's in goal somewhere. Yeah, see if he's in Russia dropping the puck. or dropping himself. So yeah, let's move on to what the fuck, bro.
Of the devil.
Hit that
Put on
clip.
salvation as your helmet and take the sword of the Spirit, which is the Word of God, Jesus Christ. So put on
Pop locking.
the armor of God, Jesus Christ.
Pop locking for God.
We love you, God. So we do it for
Mike
God.
Servin. Oh wow.
Jesus Christ. Belt of truth. Jesus Christ. We love you, God. Chestplate. Jesus Christ of righteousness. We love you, God.
Huh.
Shoes of peace.
Truth.
Stomping on the enemy. God.
Dude loves Jesus, man.
Jesus Christ, we love you, God.
Yo, it's better than the seizures I see at church.
Yes.
Royce. Jesus Christ. We love you, God.
I've never heard anyone pronounce Jesus Christ like Christ with a K.
No.
The helmet of salvation.
Oh, he's gonna put that helmet of salvation on.
Jesus Christ.
And if you guys have not seen Mike Servin, he's rocking a red long sleeve tee with Jesus on it, and he just put the helmet of Christ on with the Jesus Christ red hat. Oh, where's that sword at?
Jesus Christ. We love you, God. Shoot a fit. Jesus Christ. And we fight that holy war.
Oh shit,
And
he
we
just
win.
pulled that sword out.
Jesus Christ, I love y'all. Jesus Christ. Continue fighting that good fight and loving each other. And just letting everybody know. But Jesus Christ is the way, the truth, and the life. And all those who come to him will live eternal in heaven. Jesus Christ, I love y'all.
You definitely make a good Catholic crusader.
Yes.
All right.
God damn, maybe we should just end it, man.
Yeah, man. It might be over, bro.
No, might as well get back on.
Yeah, man. Like, whew.
Jesus Christ. And okay, moving on. Sorry, guys. I saw that and I was like, somebody else has to see this shit. I'm not just doing this to myself. Just laughing my dick off at work at this dude pop locking with a Jesus t-shirt on. God damn. All right, so updates in Scotland. Pleather Jesus news. Our favorite fucking white tooth god
Turncoat.
Brendan Rodgers is still causing ripples in Scotland. This is straight out of Scotland Bernie Smilovich style news. One Celtic fan has had trouble moving on from him taking the job at Leicester, and he locked himself inside a flat, and he told police that he wanted a bag of cans, he wanted Brendan Rodgers back, and he wanted a job.
In that order.
This dude just
Good resume right there.
barricaded himself inside. At least it wasn't Brendan Rodgers' house with his wife and stepdaughter in there still.
Yeah.
He got them out of there.
How old was this man?
I think he said
31 years old.
31 years old.
Yeah.
All right.
Country.
Scotland.
It shouldn't be hard for him to find a job.
31-year-old man was detained and taken for a hospital assessment because apparently you can't just you can't barricade yourself in a house because Brendan Rodgers left.
Yeah.
No. But, so hey, at least they apprehended him, did not shoot him, so that's pretty good news.
Yeah, good job, guys.
Brendan Rodgers is, obviously he's living his best life.
Yeah. Whitening his teeth.
Just whitening the fuck out of his teeth and tanning.
All right, what else?
Cardiff City, shit's still a little bit wild with this. This is
a little bit.
Yeah, this is
Just a bit.
still revolving around the Emiliano Sala plane crash. This is an ex-agent. It's something McKay. Was it Jim McKay?
Willie McKay.
This is Willie McKay, who was an agent, but now is not. His son's an agent.
Yeah.
So he helped broker the deal to get Sala from Nantes to Cardiff, and he did.
An accomplice.
He did pay for the flight. Didn't say who the pilot was to be. So that's been the whole moment of contention. Is yes, even though he paid for the flight, did not pay for.
He didn't pick the pilot.
Yeah, he didn't pick the pilot, so it's not his fault. So because he's catching heat for paying for this cheap ass pilot, he's now threatened to kill staff on Cardiff City squad.
Call that compounding the problem.
Yeah,
Yes.
exactly.
You already killed a guy. Now you're threatening to kill some more people.
Oh yeah, Like I just did. Oops, sorry. And I heard that's what he. Yeah. How about I kill you just like I took down Emiliano Sala's plane?
I mean,
if I say allegedly,
yes.
So yeah, so shout out to Willie McKay, just like really going full crazy.
Yeah. I'm sure we'll talk about him next week.
Yeah, when he actually does try to
kill
tries
somebody,
to Al Pacino, or what is it, Robert De Niro in the Fan.
Attica, man.
Yeah, exactly.
Attica
just loses it. Moving on in threatening news and more threatening news, young Scholes, not a soccer player. He might be a boxer though.
Yeah, why does Paul Scholes have a 19-year-old kid?
Hey, listen, he's a family man. He's a family man right away. He knew what he wanted.
And he's taught his son right.
So yeah, Aaron Scholes I think he was charged guilty with an assault where apparently he punched
he was at a bar watching an England game.
Mm-hmm.
Somebody that he knew from school came by, but he did not say hello.
No, he said hello a different kind of way.
He called him and his buddy a couple pussies.
Punched the dude twice.
He punched him square in the face, knocked him over a bench, hit him again, may have knocked him out.
Mm-hmm. And then started laughing hysterically and took out his phone.
And took a picture of it.
There you go. Just like kids would.
Yeah.
Hey man, we all been 19.
Yeah, we have.
They's just kids, and you might not want to come wrong at Aaron Scholes.
Yeah, you need to come correct at Aaron Scholes because
that's a dude who really loves the UFC right there.
Yeah, bro. Plus he's got that red hair, so he's been dealing with this his whole life.
Yeah, that's the eyes. That's the eyes of a wild man right there.
He was like, "What'd you say?"
It's a goddamn wild man.
I've had 13 Guinnesses. It's 1:30 in the afternoon.
I'm a shit in this stadium.
Later, after I punch you in the fucking face.
Yep, and I'm
after I get out of jail.
Take a picture of that.
But of course, when he said all that, you couldn't understand any of it.
Yeah, because your nose
it was just
bleeding.
drunk English.
So yeah, I'm sure Aaron Scholes had to spend 6 hours of community service, and
his dad bailed him out of jail and told him good job.
And so this one is more Class of '92 news. This is
the Class 92 block.
This is Lawton just doing his
chirping,
thing. Just chirping, basically just saying that. Listen, Class of '92.
Yeah,
your time's done.
Yeah, you guys are out there. You're all on TV, and all you do is bitch.
All you're doing is talking shit about these guys.
And basically what he said is like, bro, if you love the club and you want to work at the club, get a job at the club. You can't be out there on TV just criticizing all the time.
Yep.
I don't think he's wrong.
No, he's not wrong.
He's got a point.
But like, if anybody was going to stand up, it was going to be him, right?
Exactly.
Like, yeah, basically what he said is like, there's a cult of Ferguson, and anything that even goes remotely wrong, these guys come out of the woodwork because they're on TV, and they're like, that would never happen if Sir Alex was there.
Exactly.
Sir Alex would have done this. And he was like, basically Ibra was like, yo, check it out. He's not. I came there. He wasn't there with me.
Exactly.
I was trying to do my own thing. So why don't you guys shut the fuck up?
Exactly. And I feel like the only people that really can't say much about the only people that have a leg to stand on is probably Giggsy and like fucking Nicky Butt.
Yeah, bro.
Nicky Butt's been there from the get-go.
Yeah.
Like, so if he has some shit to say, I'm cool with it.
Right.
You know?
Nicky Butt's running the under-21s, and Gig coached that squad for 4 games.
Exactly. So I get that, and obviously he's going to ruffle some dudes with 92 feathers, but fuck them.
But yeah, Ibra doesn't give a fuck about that.
So let's move on to somebody, another Manchester United great. This is Eric Cantona just doing his thing, and we got a little bit of this clip for everyone. Let's just play that for us, Chris.
Oh, my God.
Bonjour, camarades. I am Cantona. You may know me for being the UK's greatest importer of all time and for my films. Of course. After 2 years of madness, Brexit is heading into Fergie time. So, who knows when Britain will finally kung fu kick Europe in the chest and say, au revoir. Yes, mes amis, Brexit is finally upon us, even if nobody understands it. But let's not blame Theresa May. Managing Brexit is like marking the king. Impossible. The B word is everywhere.
Brexit.
Oh, sorry. Just another strange text from Jacob Rees-Mogg. Brexit, it's like Boris Johnson's hair. He's the only one who doesn't think it's a complete disaster. It's why you, my dear British chums, must hope for the best and prepare for the worst. I am in a secret location in the middle of the sea between England and Europe, where I have created the Brexit bunker. A British Noah's Ark. Here, one specially selected Brit can take shelter from the constant bombardment of Brexit chatter, thanks to Cantona and Petty Power. This fortified structure is tougher than steel bros and built to withstand even the stupidest political crisis. The bunker is fully equipped with all the basic necessities and supplies to please even the most discerning breed. And while you are isolated from the outside world, you still have access to the news. Just the good bits. Sports broadcasts, the latest from Corey, keeping you as happy as David Cameron is a pig. It's the end of Europe. And best of all, not a single mention of the word Brexit. If you believe you should be the chosen one, apply now. Who knows? Like the EU, you might make it out of this thing in one piece.
Man with way too much time on his
Oh,
hands.
he's so French.
Bring that Eric Cantona karate kick up, just so we can see him at peak.
Kicking a fan in the chest.
Yeah, and that's just Eric. That's Eric Cantona, like crazy old man. Like he was always been a crazy dude, but now like
he's a crazy old man.
Yeah, it's like Nicolas Cage, just like right now.
Yeah,
like, you know what I mean. Just like he knows what people are here for.
Yep.
And he's like, okay, I'm gonna give you guys. I'm gonna give you crazy Nick Cage. Where we have the collar pop is amazing too.
So strong too.
It's still real strong. We're watching some Eric Cantona highlights.
Highlights of Eric Cantona getting thrown out of a game and kicking a fan in the chest.
Oh, here we go. There we go. Is that against Crystal Palace too?
Oh yeah.
What was that?
Oh. Boom! Oh, run that back, Mario.
There you go. What a class.
That's after he got thrown out of the game.
Yeah.
Yeah.
This is
It's like, say what?
Patrice Evra.
And then he tries like a second kick.
We talked about this when Evra kicked that guy in the face. Like, it's something else when your first instinct is not to swing, but to kick.
The lunge. Yeah, with a kick. The kick. That's
I'm going to
crazy.
get that motherfucker. And your first thought is like, I'm going to kick him in the chest.
Yeah, that's amazing shit.
I'm going to Luke Kang kick this guy.
So yeah, that's that dude right there. And obviously he's a French national, and Brexit. He just let you know how I feel about Brexit, and just had to link up with this group, Paddy Power, who we have no idea about, and it's some weird Budweiser, some weird like fucking Budweiser bus type deal.
I love it.
So Brexit bunker. So if you guys are trying to get on that Brexit bunker, for all of our European listeners, check into that link, that Paddy Power link, and go from there.
Let us know, man.
Exactly. So now let's move on. We got a few minutes left, so let's move on to our non-football block.
Yes.
And this is just goes to show what not to do while at work. This is Tyreek. This is Tyreek Evans. Forgetting how Twitter works. He's favoriting pictures while on the bench.
During a Sacramento
Kings game. Yes, during a Sacramento Indiana Pacers game. He played 19 minutes on the night and forgot that when he likes a post, it also
everybody can see it.
Everyone gets to see the post that he likes. So let's just scroll down and see.
What was he liking during the game?
During the game, yeah. Obviously. All right, there is.
He's up to no good.
Yeah, straight up to no good.
Just creeping.
Well, thank God I ain't famous.
Yeah, look at that. Look at the shit that he is. That's amazing.
Grimy.
Man.
Nice Tyreek Evans. On the bench right there.
Yeah, bro.
Oh, yeah, that's great. And we haven't covered Russia in a while.
Last but not least.
No.
Haven't covered Russia in a while, so we want to see what they're up to, and they are up to this.
Oh!
Do it again, I didn't see it.
Oh, hang on.
It's the second year in a row. This
is the slap competition?
This is the Russian
Russian
slap championship.
Yeah, I've seen that.
This is the Siberian Power Show. This is
what were they cooking up in the lab?
This was part of a Power Festival. They had like bodybuilding competition. They had a dumpling eating contest and a few
so they were just
other
making dumplings. That was dumpling flour.
Yeah, that's probably what they were doing in there. Dumpling flour with fucking peptides in it.
Yeah, obviously.
Yeah.
Strong like bull.
And this is like
Strong as bear.
You gotta love
smart
the
as bear.
You gotta love the slapping competition.
Smart like tractor.
It's yeah, that's good. That'll
Knocked
do it
out.
right there.
I think my favorite is that they get the little like wind up like a golf shot.
Yeah, exactly.
Just make sure I got my line right.
And you got to just come back to the table.
It reminds me of that one Key Peel skit.
Which one?
Backhand.
Oh yeah,
Oh, yeah.
Oh.
yeah. This is a very weird.
Oh, he had to take his
that
shirt
dude,
off,
That
huh?
dude's not ready.
He just smirks. It's like, that's nothing. That's nothing.
Ooh.
Oh, heard that one.
Staggered him. Oh, he missed.
That was nothing. God, look at all those people. Just cameras out and everything.
So what? Does they only get 3 slaps?
They're going to have a third nipple?
Best out of 3
Yeah,
slaps.
it
I
looks
guess.
like one, right?
I guess it's until you can't go on.
So that guy's got to fight the bear now.
Yeah, right.
Oh no, we got
Genetic Club Nutrition brings the
some,
bear.
Got some smaller guys now.
Well, no, the
You
bear,
slapped the ref. Nah, he cheated. That's what.
So they're in a gym somewhere, but there's probably what?
That could be an
several hundred people watching this.
abandoned.
In between eating dumplings, they're watching these
Yeah,
guys.
they're
get
at the
slapped.
dumpling convention watching Russian slap.
Could be an
fights.
abandoned bio.
That's how you lose your hat. You got to put that hat on, son.
That could very well be an abandoned bio lab.
That's
We
true.
have no idea. Final round with big man.
Yeah, let's go. Oh, that dude rocked him a little bit, but
Yeah,
this
he did. Oh! Knocked him out.
But the Russians don't celebrate it like it's just it's normal.
Yeah.
Yeah, and then they like
hit him with the smelling salts.
You ever seen images of like Russian dash cams? They do not give a shit.
Yeah.
No, they don't.
So yeah, they're
Yo,
not,
my dude is out.
They're not playing soccer right now,
Yeah,
but
no.
they are.
My dude is out. They just put him on his seat.
They are up to some other shit. So yeah,
Concussion protocol for Russians. Can you stand
No,
up again?
They don't know what that means.
Yeah, no. It's can you stand up again?
Splash
Duh.
some vodka on him. He'll be fine.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, so yeah, that was
Duh.
So yeah, guys, we did it. We stretched that out into
2 hours.
into
we
2
did.
hours. Yeah, I don't know how we did that. But yeah, just want to shout out Sports Radio Detroit and Cave Radio. Mario, where can they find us?
Twitter on the SFP16 and SFP's SRD on Facebook.
Yeah, so we'll be back next week. We're going to be back into the swing of things. We'll be back into league play.
One more time.
We're going to watch that. We're going to watch this Neymar gif one more time, and we'll be back before you know it. Thanks for tuning into the set piece. You can play us out.
Weed, crack and dope.
Damn, Peggy.
All I need is rest. I am uncontested. How can I confess this? Watch how I finesse. Are you so invested?
This has been an SRD production.
Let me ask you a question. Are you getting enough? I bet you'd love more, right? Well, AdamandEve.com wants to give you more with 10 free gifts. First, you'll get a sexy surprise for her. Second, a specially selected toy for him. And third, a little something we know you'll both enjoy. Plus, you'll get 6 full-length adult movies on DVD. And number 10, free shipping on your entire order. So what do you have to do to get your 10 free gifts? It's not hard. Just go to AdamandEve.com and select any one item. It could be an adventurous new toy, sexy piece of lingerie, or anything you desire. Just enter offer code FREE57 at checkout, and you'll get all 10 free gifts. Go check out AdamandEve.com today. Select one item and get 10 free gifts, including free shipping, when you enter offer code FREE57. That's FREE57 at AdamandEve.com.